Fear not, Kinder. We are not late, even if Lum Lum tried her best to make us by still not being able to find the correct room in Discord.
Let me see the room.
You can see the room, Lum Lum. It's right there. You're looking at it right now.
Oh my fucking god! Don't let Arch lie to you guys. He likes to make sure that I'm quote unquote put in my place sometimes.
It is necessary. The cult of the marching traffic cones becomes a member. That is a good name. I approve. Also, before we start today's proceedings, I will point out yet again that biscuits and gravies are fucking disgusting. They are slop Lum Lum, and every American should be ashamed of it.
They are not. They are fucking delicious, Arch. And if you don't want the gravy on biscuits, you can put some on some country fried chicken or country fried steak. There's nothing wrong with it. It is amazing. Once Craig drags you over here, you are going to eat actual food.
The inherent wrongness in the American position is truly quite baffling.
It's delicious.
Speaking of as well, I was going to do something, and I didn't forget it, which is good. I'm almost a little unsure if I'll get in trouble with YouTube for this, because technically we'll be linking to DeviantArt now, and DeviantArt does have some naughties. But we got this thumbnail gifted to us by Hatton Sladen. I want to give him a shout out, so we're going to put his DeviantArt profile in the pinned comments. I don't think we'll get in trouble. I mean, YouTube's rules are technically you can't link to anywhere that has pornographic content, but we link to Steam all the time, and that's about 98% porn games these days, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Maybe. Possibly.
I think it's more so don't stream to porn platforms.
What would you consider a porn platform, Lum Lum?
OnlyFans, Fansly.
Can you stream to those?
Yes, you can. How do you think the
How
whores
do you
do live
think
streams
you
over
distribute your feed pics? That's a good idea.
No!
It's a good point, Lum Lum. I hadn't considered it.
Oh, God damn it.
I stand corrected. Speaking of dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, Lum Lum. 5 to go, and I found myself in a predicament. What am I doing? I am enjoying my time with Fang. Am I? Most of the time, just talking about stupid shit, or getting in trouble by wrecking people's cars. Like our mutual love for waifu and comedy movies. I kinda hate waifu. I kinda hate it.
Yeah.
It looks dumb. We are both ventriloquists. 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 We are both ventriloquists. And we practice every day. Why? He carries a basket. Oh, that's not me. Fang!
Well, Fang transitioned. Congratulations. He carries a basket.
He carries a paper roll. And we don't have cysts. There's one thing that's for sure, my friends. We are ventriloquists. Well, this took a turn fully weird. Almost every day now, I'm either at her desk helping her in science, or working on Art Lab with her. We are building our own lab, entrepreneuring. Honesty sat next to me, decrypting the mystical arts of not sucking at music. I am talking more with her than anyone I've ever talked with. That's a little sad, considering you've only been at school for 2 weeks. Do your family hate you? Have you been disowned? Not to mention lunch and after school, it's less hiding from the tangerine tyrant and NASA these days, and more spending time with Fang and Reed. Even if he's constantly checked out, or checking me out, one out of two. And smells of burnt skunk. The fuck is he on anyway? Everything, the whole pharmacy. It's Carf, bro. Carfy? Kofifi. What? Carfentanil. Okay.
Of course.
Carfentanil. Google. Solid on the brand Owidnil is an extremely potent opioid analgesic used in veterinary medicine to anesthesize large animals such as elephants and rhinoceroses. Alright then. 10,000 times stronger than morphine. Impressive. Dot. Whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that is whatever. The dude's ingesting, well, shit that would put a rhinoceros on its ass, and he's still mobile. That's impressive, actually.
It could probably be because of how his anatomy is. Like, if our lovely little Anon here even had a sniff of it, he'd drop fucking dead.
Or, rather, biology.
Yeah.
Bang, and the gang. Heh. Parentheses. Are pretty alright. I don't know about that. Trish, though. Trish is the best part of it. What are we on about now? It's like, oh yeah, a homosexual Reed and his fentanyl addiction is pretty chill, but the short big stack dino is terrible. Okay.
I don't know, from what I've gathered from the comments and everything in our last stream, I think you're the only one that likes Trish the way you do.
Yeah, but Trish is literally the best character by a metric mile. She's an angry, short stack tomboy. There is nothing meta. Mentally unstable, violent women are the best. They are the peak, as we have all seen.
And you got the scar to prove it, I guess.
Every day, she gives me the same look of distrust and put-upon sigh. It's because she too wants to have sex with Fang. It is a noble aspiration. As if I'm some kind of chore to be dealt with. Whatever. It's not like she matters in the long run, but that look of cold disgust is the best part. But I find myself having these weird thoughts lately. Why boners? When she looks at me coldly. We are beginning to awaken. Like, is any of this real or not? Oh, okay, maybe I have gotten into Reed's stash. Backs away slowly. I tumble backwards, for no particular reason, off the stage.
Oh, they're on stage. He fucking fell.
Wow. Ow. Bruh. That sucks. What? Why didn't you help me? It's lunchtime now, and I guess I dozed off. Really? As you're standing on stage, suddenly you fall asleep. Okay, I do have narcolepsy. That's unfortunate for me. Too many late night study sessions. You, need help? No, Reed. I have just fell off stage onto the hard concrete floor. I'm fine. Just fix the projector, Reed. Okay, almost done.
Heresy's the question.
I
Fire
hold
is
my
the
feet,
answer.
feeling out the bruise blossoming on my shoulder. Herg. Stupid fucking stage. Yeah, it's the stage's fault that we were retarded enough to fall off it while standing stationary. I consider jumping back up, but my old arthritic bones find the stairs more appealing. I sympathize. I really do. See, it was back in the day when it's like you would run everywhere and you would jump everywhere and jump up things for stuff. Now I just look at the set of stairs and go, no. It's enough to get up them.
Yeah, just look at the stairs and be like, man, even my needs are saying no to that.
Well, then I impacted the short stack. Her bosom repelled me. Going up the stairs, Trish suddenly grabs my shoulder, pinning it to the wall. My hurt shoulder too. Good. She leans in close, looking me dead in the eyes. Can I help you?
Don't play dumb. Something's up with Fang today.
She gestures to where Fang is sitting. Fang's picking at her lunch with a fork, not eating a bite.
Oh no, she's smitten.
Now that I think about it, she has been a bit distant today.
They've been like this since band practice yesterday.
We're still on the whole they thing, are we? This is the one problem with Trish. She's a bit of an enabler. Wait, what?
Did you do something to them?
Do something? What does she mean? She doesn't think that Fang and I, ... practice ventriloquism together. That would be fucking weird.
Oi!
Damn, that face. Ah, wonderful. What? No, I don't think, at least. I don't think, at least. That is true. I do seem to be blessedly relieved and empty of thinkings. Why are you so concerned? Everyone has a bad day every now and then, right? And I just want to point the fucking size of her fists. The left one in particular. Jesus. Now this is anatomy right here, Lum Lum. This is not how hands work, other than on very large primates. God. Dude, cover my entire face with one of those mittens.
Fang and I have been friends for 10 years now. Not once have I seen them this upset. You're the only new thing around here. It can't be anyone else. So, what did you do?
I swear I haven't done anything with Fang. Look, we've got music next. I'll ask Fang what's up then. Trish glowers. We both glance at Fang to see her still sitting there with her untouched food.
You'll talk to Fang. You'll probably make it worse. I should be the one to talk with them.
So why haven't you? Raises eyebrow, question mark. Trish's mouth shuts with a click. Her little beak. I stare her down. Ooh, brave. Her eyes harden. She finally speaks.
Fine. But you better not fuck up.
She lets go of my shoulder, stuffing her hands in her jacket pockets with a huff. I finally returned to where I was sitting on the stage to continue finishing my lunch. Wait, I was sitting? How did I fall off the stage if I was sitting? How did I manage this?
He said he was nodding off asleep. So I'm guessing, let's see, fell on his shoulder. Him and Reed were probably sitting, like, across from each other next to the edge of the stage. And non-stupid ass leaned too far to the side with stage end, so then he fell and busted his shoulder.
That's dumb, Lum.
I was a theater kid. I know I know the stage layout and everything.
Did you fall off the stage a lot, Lum Lum?
No.
Did anyone fall off the stage?
Yes. There was at least 3 people that fell off the stage. 1 broke their wrist.
Stupid people. And done. Done with the projector? That's right, man. Now we can watch movies, shows, pornos, all that. Well, I mean, that's an idea, sure.
We're not watching porn in school.
In school, specifically. Women have a weird thing against watching pornography in school, specifically. Everything else, fine. School, no.
I mean, when I was working at Amazon, there was some dude using the company computers, and he was watching porn while working on other stuff. He got fired because he was caught, but still, it's like, don't watch porn during work, please.
Yeah, but sometimes you need to multitask. You've got porn on one screen, you've got music on the other, and you're doing something on the third one, you know?
Arch, I don't want to know what you do while you edit. Dear God.
Ironically, I have like 2 different programs running at times. I'm editing on one screen, I'm watching a TV show on the second screen, I'm listening to music on the third one. And somehow this disharmonious crash of various things sort of kind of works in a way.
I mean, whatever helps. It has you upload 1, maybe sometimes 2 videos a day.
And we are not watching porn when at school with that attitude. A lemon. So throws an orange slice at me. See, she's starting to warm to me. She's food fighting now. So, what do you guys want to watch? I can't think of anything that would be appropriate around normal high schoolers. Trish raises her hand and jumps in place.
How about the Count of Monte Cristo?
That's not a bad choice. The Count of Monte Cristo is an excellent little book. Oh God, what's the name of that French fuck who wrote that? Dumont? Do something. Lum, help.
Hold on.
Now don't Google it. Just pull it off the top of your head like a normal human being.
I don't know.
You disappoint me,
Hold
you
on, they made a
uncultured swine.
movie of it. They made a remake of it in this year.
Of course they did. It's a good book.
I didn't know they remade it. I only knew about the 2002 film.
Ah, yes, chat. Alexander Dumas. That was the one. Dumas. He was a good boy.
Heresy is the
Speaking of
question.
good boys, the real
Fire is the
Zartax.
answer.
Breed the reed. Hashtag talker. No. Besides, he's on too much fentanyl. It'd be impossible to breed him effectively. And Elsa Sorana. Philosophy question for Lum Lum. Is a woman really a woman or a confused male who put the air hose in the oral inflation port rather than the backdoor inflation port?
What?
I don't know.
What the fuck is that question?
I don't know.
Is a woman really a woman or a confused male who put the air hose in oral fixation port rather than the back door? Dear fucking God.
I don't
Everyone has
understand
their
the question
preferences, I guess. Oh. Okay, I already read that. There you go.
And, more importantly than the Three Musketeers as well, Alexander Dumas was the son of Thomas Alexander Dumas, who
Heresy is
served
the
in
question.
Napoleon's
Fire
armies.
is the answer.
And the coolest thing is, oh God, see, if the progressives actually wanted a little bit of an interesting, diverse character, they should be looking into the Dumases, because Thomas Dumas was a black man, serving with some distinction in Napoleon's armies. Now that would be an interesting TV show to make, but no, we're gonna get Black Napoleon long before we get that details.
I thought we already got Black Napoleon.
Oh, I know that one. The actors in that one are pretty great. Anything in black and white is pretty great. Oh yeah, I love the VA work. The voice acting? What? It's not that old. Trish Reed, stop and stare at me. Ah, I did indeed fuck up. There you go.
Oh yeah, because he only consumes anime, not actual movies.
Dot. Crap. Was it something I said?
What? Saved by the Bell, quite literally.
Saved by a Bell was a terrible television show.
I fucking loved Saved by the Bell.
The
It was
fuck
great.
is wrong with you?
It was great fun.
Fuck is wrong with you?
Is it the best? No, not by a fucking mile, but it was a fun watch. I didn't watch it for the goddamn plot arch.
Saved by the Bell was like one of the worst pieces of television ever produced in all due likelihood. Like from top to bottom, like plotline, acting, story, performance, everything. It was god-awful. How dare you? How dare you defend it?
I watched it when I was a kid, man.
No excuse. Even as a child, I despised it. I think the only redeeming part was there was one of the main characters was played by Tiffany Thiessen. That is the one redeeming quality of that entire show. Much shame. Much shame upon the House of Lum Lum.
What? Can I redeem myself by saying that Quantum Leap is one of my favorite shows of all time?
Probably not, no.
Have you ever seen Quantum Leap?
Nope.
Archly! You would love Quantum Leap. That's where the I'm retarded meme came from.
Sounds fitting.
It's so good. It's such a good show. For shame, Arch.
I looked to Fang and... Oh. When did she leave? Very stealthily, I guess. Oh, Fang left already. I'll go catch up with her. Bye. Wee. Might make record time out of the auditorium, leaving a still confused Trish and Reed. ... This game really likes it ... Fang isn't in music class when I get there. I tap out a quick message to her on my phone. I take a spot next to a seat and wait. Maybe she just needed to use the bathroom. Images of Fang tinkling flow through my mind. ...
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
It's been about 20 minutes. Oh, she's no longer tinkling. That's a bout of explosive diarrhea right there. I'm no longer thinking about it.
I mean, either that or really struggling to push one out.
That too. You know, when you've had a little bit too much fiber for too long and it's just like, nope, ain't happening. And I'm starting to get worried. Yeah, I would too at that point. Like, after 20 minutes on the toilet, that's when you should start worrying a little bit. Something's up with Fang today. Trish in my mind tells me. My misformed hand raises up my phone in front of my face. My weirdly not quite squared off phone. I look at my phone and the message I sent her way just before class started. Hey, wanna talk? Oof, that's smooth. That's excellent. Still unseen? Damn. ...
You better not fuck up.
God damn it. Mr. Jingo, I need to use the bathroom. I gotta see if Fang is in there, squeezing one out. ... One guitar-shaped bathroom pass later, I'm scrambling through the halls. Bathroom passes? This was a thing that the Americans had that we never possessed in our school system. We just assumed that if a student was out of the schoolroom during, school time, that they were, going to take a shit or something. A spiky 1996. So, have finally given in and admitted you would like to be pegged by the Triceratops tomboy. You porn-addled miscreants. There is no pegging involved. Meme Sinlord, what the I Wanna Hug the Gator fund at? I think it's pretty close, isn't it? I feel like we shouldn't be interrupting the flow of the story right now, but I'm being required to, because I'm think we're it's 430, so we're only what's 100 minus 30 again? 70? Yeah. We're only $70 away. We're only $70 away from the Wanna Hug the Gator fund. If I were a non-binary teenage Patronodon having a crisis, where would I hide? Cutting myself in the bathroom, I guess?
Always cut the thighs, not the wrists, if you want to hide them.
But Lum, why?
What? Because.
Isn't the entire point of cutting yourself for sympathy?
I mean, if you don't want people to ask questions, you cut where no one will see right away. That's why some girls cut their thighs.
But then why cut yourself?
To feel something.
To feel something.
To feel something.
That's
I mean, it's
terrible
like
excuse.
It's like, okay, I was an edgy little teenage girl. Do I have my own history of cutting? Oh, hell fucking yeah, I do. But of course, it was like cutting just to cut and not to actually do anything. Because if you wanted to actually, kill yourself, you have to, it's not to go across the wrist. You have to go up. Because then the blood can't clot fast enough.
Sometimes I think I'm the only mentally stable individual left on this planet. Someplace only Fang would go. The family bathrooms. Wait, the family bathrooms? There are family bathrooms? What is a family bathroom? There are only 2 in the building. I sprint to the first bathroom, closer to the back of the old school, and nestle away in the special needs area. Teenage mothers, I guess? I mean, that is a thing in the UK, surprisingly enough, quite a quantity of it. My knuckles rap against the door, locked and preoccupied. Bang! You're missing class and I seriously need help with the sheet music. The one you see.
Oh, this is the green one, isn't it?
That has got to be. That's got to be a Gotta be it.
Yeah. The one you seek is elsewhere.
Who the fuck? Wait. You're that weird stego chick. Stella.
That's very rude, and I'm not weird.
You're currently in the family bathroom sections during the middle of class. I don't know. Whatever. Do you know where Fang is?
Not here. Can you please leave? I have a nervous bladder.
I think deep down we all do. That's... It's gotta be a bit of a nightmare. You're sitting there in the family section of the toilets for some reason, some dude starts knocking on the door like, Fang, I need help with my sheet music! Like, what the fuck? I turn away from the door and sprint to the front of the school, where the other bathroom is. It's while I'm moving briskly through the empty corridors of the school with untuned guitar in hand that I find divine providence. Or rather, the feathers floating by the window provided me with the clue I need. She's molting. I look out the window, and while I can't look up to see for sure, the shadow that she is casting on the ground below is enough verification required. Is enough verification required. I feel as if we're lacking a punctuation mark here.
Yeah.
My feet climbs the steps easily, but my mind is ill at ease. Can she fly? Are those wings just for show? The hell is wrong with me right now? Why do I feel anxious right now?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. At least nothing. Okay, no, to be fair, you know what? We were practicing ventriloquism. If anything is likely to get you to hurl yourself off a roof, it's that.
I don't know. I mean, Jeff Dunham is doing pretty well for himself.
Oh, well,
Sure, he went through a divorce, so, whatever. Fang and I have been friends for 10 years now.
I've known her for barely a month, and why is it my problem to fix?
Not once have I seen them get this upset.
Oh boy, my mind is drifting back to the reference in the earlier thumbnail. I'm wondering if we're going to see some pumped up kicks. I can't stop the gnawing feeling in my chest. I'm at the door to the roof now. It's shut, but by the handle I noticed a piece of cardboard tucked between the door and frame, keeping the latch open.
Good job, dork.
Fang smirks a bit. Damn it all, now I'm hallucinating. Fang's problem first, then I can figure out my chest. I open the door and am immediately blinded by the sun. I feel like the writing is slowly getting worse. I shade my eyes. The door clicks shut behind me. Maybe I should have replaced the cardboard. Now we're stuck up here.
I don't know. I mean, I think she put it there just so she can hear when someone, comes up to the roof and all that.
Oh,
because people can quietly open doors. But you hear something fall and then it's like, fuck.
The cardboard? You hear the cardboard fall?
Depending on how thick the goddamn piece of cardboard is, yes, you can hear it fall. It's a solid object, Arch.
Most cardboard object encounters have been fairly soft. Well, she looks pretty normal so far.
Who's the Anon? What's with the guitar?
Fang is sitting atop the stairs enclosure, looking down at me. I am beginning to question my command of the English language. Mr. Jingo's Hall Pass, I kinda need help with the sheet music again.
Wow, you really suck at music.
Yeah, I really do. I found the ladder easily enough and climb on top of the tiny hut. Around Fang are scattered feathers. You alright?
Preening.
Is that what they call it these days? What? Fang sighs. She holds one of her wings and gently brushes her finger through the feathers.
I'm preening my wing.
But why aren't you using your mouth? That would be weirder, but more on point character. She winches. A feather drifts to the floor. That looks painful.
A little.
Let me help you. Reaches out, yoinks. I sit down next to her and look out at a Volcaldera Bluff. It is a beautiful view. It is a distraction.
You ever...
Yoinked my own hair out? Yes. Look at me. Oh, this is when chat told me to stay, shut up, isn't it?
Yeah, shut the fuck up and don't say anything.
Okay, the girl asks me a question, and I'm just like, looks at her, mute, stares into her eyes. There's a time to speak, and a time to listen.
You ever feel like you just don't matter?
Literally never. Like, my self-confidence is through the fucking roof most of the time. It rarely even reaches ground level. Fang stares at the vista of Volcaldera, but her eyes are vacant.
I feel like no matter what I do, I'll never be able to make something.
What teenage girl has these thoughts? I'm genuinely wondering. Like, when I was going through school, I never even for a second had the inkling of like, I wonder what I'll do when I grow larger. No, didn't cross my fucking mind.
I don't know, it depends on your parents and shit, because some people are extremely strict, and from what we've seen of her parents in Goodbye Volcano High, they seem very fucking strict.
Oh yes, the shitty parents like, when are you going to grow up to be a musician, you little shit? At your age, your father was a CEO. But mom, that's literally impossible. Shut up!
I try and try, but nobody likes the ways I express myself.
I don't know about that. You'd be surprised at how many fetishists on the internet are jerking off to you right now. Actually, there's a surprisingly small amount of pornography for Snoot game, which I largely contribute to the fact that people actually take it seriously. It becomes more emotional than masturbation material, which is a genuine compliment to the writing. She growls. Lum Lum.
You don't want to growl, just click.
Growl, Lum Lum. You had several days to
Growl.
prepare.
Growl.
Okay, close. Enough for... Slightly more. Slightly more.
I don't know how to growl, just go, ugh.
No.
Instead
Growl.
like that.
Growl.
Deal with it! Deal with
Growl.
it! Growl!
That was a little broken than last time. Right.
Shut up!
We'll use one of those for the new donation notifications.
No! First the art, now this. God damn it. Not once after all the work I've put into Worm Drama has anyone ever told me it was good.
Her eyes wetten. Her voice roughens. Her shoulders quake.
Oh, I'm good at acting sad. No one's ever said, "Good job, Fang. Can I get a copy of that last song on CD?"
That was actually pretty good, yes. To be fair, nobody owns CD players anymore. That's probably your problem. You know, you should be offering MP3s or something.
Well, when was this made?
Fair enough.
I've been playing music since I was basically
Service
in
guarantees
diapers, and all I have to show for it is a shit reputation.
Quivers. Her hands curl into fists. Her nails bite into a palm, and I can clearly see the minute trickle of blood. You really should get those claws clipped occasionally.
How much harder do I have to try to get people to notice me?
Her fist crashed down on the floor.
Even my own parent.
God, these people cannot draw faces to save their fucking lives.
When Dad looks at me, it's It's like he just sees a lost cause. Oh, Fang, it's the same teen. Better focus on that one. Better focus on the one that isn't broken so we don't screw up again.
She punctuated her shouts with her fists, striking the roof beneath her. Her fists land softly one final time, uncurling to reveal the bleeding grooves her sharp nails have left. Where's the option to lick? Dot dot dot. Watching her break apart, it's causing the dull pain in my chest to intensify.
Why can't I be popular like him?
Bang deflates completely, all her anger gone, replaced with melancholy.
Nasser doesn't have to try at all. Even crippled, he just breezes through life. Why does he get straight A's? Why does he get my parents' attention? Why do I have to be the burden on everyone?
She grabs her knees and buries her face in her lap. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
And the worst part is that he can't even hate me.
She picks her head up. Rivulets of tears and orange eyeliner run down her cheeks and leave bright stains on her knees.
I can tell him to fuck off every day and he'll still be there the next day. I can tell him to fuck off every day and he'll still be there the next. As if nothing fucking happened.
He is a glutton for punishment.
It's the sister complex. He's a constant reminder of everything I can't be. He's a goddamn Boy Scout.
Oh yeah, he brings the Boy Scout troop around, alright.
Stop it. Little Mr. Perfect. And I'll always be in his fucking shadow. I can't just change, just magically get better at everything, even if someone like Nasser tries to help. And it's clear he wants to. But the sheer difference between us, it won't ever happen. But my brother tries. He's always trying. He just fucks up. Every fucking time.
She wipes a tear with one of her hands but leaves a bloody smudge instead.
Nasser knows who he is. I don't even know what I am.
Dot dot dot. Do I step in now? Question mark. Apparently not.
Just let her tucker herself out and maybe she'll just be like, I just need a hug right now and bury her face into your chest or something.
Chest. Well, we can hope for less. Stay quiet. Dot dot dot.
Who am I, damn it? I can only define myself by the things I'm not. I'm not a good band player.
Heresy's the question.
I'm not a good
Fire
sibling.
is the answer.
I'm not a good friend. I'm not a good person. My mind is a fucking mess. In my head, it's all. My thoughts. They're all fucking foggy. Half the time, I'm hating myself. Am I who I say I am? Maybe. Not really. The other half, I'm daydreaming of being something special. That I'm different from everyone, above them. I know more than them. They're both lies. I'm fucking lying to myself, but it's like I'm just here to be a drain on myself and others. I'm stuck with myself, and I can't drop everything and try other things now. It's just too late for that. There's too many ways to fuck up. Music is the only thing I've ever been decent at, and even then...
She looks at me desperately, at a loss for words. ... I really feel like it's about time to step in here or something, but Chat says stay quiet.
As woman, I say shut the fuck up.
God damn it. See, this is the problem. For a long time now, I would just be like, you're being silly, woman.
Yes, but that's the Arch way to say things, and then Arch would get hit in the face. Or get pushed off of the roof.
Citizenship.
One of the two. ... Why won't you say anything?
Believe me, I'm wondering the same thing.
Here I am begging for help, and you haven't said a word. You're always so sure of yourself, and yet here you are, listening to me in a crisis, and can't say anything.
Fang grips my jacket with both hands, digging in.
What is it you have that I don't? What is it you want from me? What is it I want from you? When you got here a few weeks ago, you were just some nobody kid without friends who lives alone on financial assistance.
Wow. Thanks for digging that one up. She's shaking my arm around, mocking my poor financial status.
And now everyone I know is friends with you. You have no talent, no specific knowledge anywhere, no real personality.
That is all true.
What is it with you that you can lack an identity, but know exactly who you are?
I feel like we're mocking visual novel characters here, and deservedly so. Honestly, I'm just a mediumly well-written protagonist, a faceless anon, quite literally. I don't know. After all that, pouring her heart out, she looks up at Anon and is like, lucky, I guess.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know. What?
I don't know. How to say it? All I know is I'm me. I'm the poor bald kid.
You're... you?
I struggle to find the right words. Yeah, I see that. Fang stares pleadingly. Eventually she buries her eyes in my jacket arm. Her eyes specifically.
Told you.
It's like, I don't know. You're trying to be something. You're not. Somebody with personality. Meanwhile, I'm vanilla ice cream. I have no taste, no flavor, no outstanding features whatsoever. And I'm bald. It needs to happen naturally. Like, I didn't become this bland piece of cardboard to insert myself upon for nothing, you know? Fang looks up from my arm.
Naturally?
If you're forcing this, whatever, then it's like some misplaced idea or like a refusal to leave the comfort zone. Arg. What I am trying to say is, I end up trying to be someone else too. To the point that I rejected who I really was and started to fuck myself up. I'm not about making others notice me or about being great at something. I just do what makes me, well, me. I'm the only me here, and I think it's safe to assume that there's several of you. Like, you don't know, you said it yourself. Her fingers tighten around my arm. I'm not certain she's breathing right now. That's unfortunate. And there's tons of different people going through what you are right now, trying to force their egos only to reject who they really are. Not to undermine your feelings or anything. And at the end of it all, I have accepted that I am and will always be me. You see? Yes.
You see?
You see?
You see?
No, Anon, that meant very little, but thank you.
I have to figure myself out. Figure it out myself. Blah, 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 blah.
That's a far deeper understanding of my words than I was expecting. Fang's grip loosens. She puts her hands around her knees. Her knees are on her temples, and lowers her head. Her expression is one of complete resignation.
I can't do anything on my own. How am I supposed to do something like this?
You aren't alone.
Okay.
I am here. Reed and Trish are here. Actually, they're not. They're downstairs. You already know NASA wants to help because of his enormous cis complex. Just embrace the incestuous side of you there. ... It doesn't need to be all at once, he said without a hint of irony. Fang looks back to me and gives a sad smile.
All right.
She tries to dry her tears again, only to smudge her face with more blood and makeup. I remove my jacket and offer the sleeve to her.
Service guarantees citizenship.
She sniffles, then grabs it to wipe her eyes. It's laundry day anyways. After turning my jacket, Fang looks to me again with a somber smile. Why did you come up here?
It's nice up here. Quiet.
Please ignore the bag of assault rifles in the corner. But why? And why alone?
To think. Maybe to throw myself a pity party. I do this every year.
Up here?
Nah, just somewhere I can be alone.
Every year, though.
Since I was 11.
Jeez. What happened?
She just broke down, don't... I broke Nasser's wing.
Good job.
Oh, that's why he's crippled.
Ah, my foot tastes extra salty today. Maybe that's the source of his inferiority complex that gets him to watch so many people bang his girlfriend. I didn't even know he was crippled. Fuck.
We used to be really close. He looked up to me. I was supposed to watch him. I'm his big sister, after all. He had asked me if we could really fly. Oh, well, you're about to get the answer to your question, Arch.
Fang stretched her wings to highlight that, no, there's no way that small of a wing area could possibly carry a body that size.
I said, of course. I looked away for a second, and then it happened.
Well, I know that's not that bad. I was fearing something like, of course. Then I threw him off a roof.
He jumped off the bluff. They were on a bluff. Okay.
Right. Don't worry, Fang. You did nothing wrong. Your brother's just actually legitimately retarded.
Natural selection at its finest.
Her eyes become distant, and I can only guess just how vivid she's reliving that moment of natural evolution from her past.
I watched as he jumped, as he bounced off the cliff and into the water. I'm sorry. I climbed down as fast as I could, hoping to God he wasn't dead. But the current... And the lifeguard had to go in because the current was too strong.
I like how she said that. It makes it sound like a dad on the lifeguard was just watching as their 11-year-old daughter tried to save their brother. Like, no, give her a chance. Her voice quakes as she's engulfed in her memory.
When Mom came with the medic,
Fang chokes back a sob and continues.
Nasser was... I thought he was dead. Covered in blood. Limbs mangled. My baby brother, just 9 years old, had jumped off the bluff thinking he could fly.
Fang's eyes grow wet again, disappointed by her brother's retardation.
Aw, see, look, and I told you it would eventually end up with a hug, Arch.
There,
Aw.
Fang. It's not your fault. He's just really stupid. This reminds me of a story where, back in the day, there was a mother who gave her child a Superman costume, and the child was like, "Can I fly now?" It's like, "Yeah, totally." And then he jumps off a building, and the mother's like, "Wow, I shouldn't have said that, should I?" Well, no, technically no, but also natural selection at work.
Yep.
You know, normally when you're thinking the whole like, can I really fly thing, you'll hurl yourself off a rock or something first to test the theory, rather than go full horn right off the bat. Without a second thought, I draw her into a hug, comforting her. Her voice is muffled by my jacket, but she continues. Wait, I put the jacket back on that is smeared with blood, tears, mucus, and... okay.
It's so you could smell her later or something, I don't know.
Wow, we're going there, smell fetish.
I'm why his wing is a fucking mess. I did it. So why? Why doesn't he hate me?
Abdul Nasser. Fang's still family.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Because you're his sister. And he's got a really weird thing with that. Fang flinches in my arms, but doesn't pull away. The shocking realization of clearly upsetting her a little bit. You're the one that's hurting Fang, not Nasser. I surprised myself there. I honestly don't know how I managed this conversation. I let go of Fang and lean back, giving her some space. Her breathing is evening out, and she looks far more composed now, starting to realize why her underwear keeps disappearing from the laundry basket.
God damn it. I'm sorry for what I said earlier.
Huh?
About how you're a nobody.
Oh no, I fully embraced that. You're pretty much right, see?
Maybe I shouldn't have put that on so harshly. All this time, I thought people like you were... useless? Something like that. But here you are, proving me wrong time and time again.
I get what you mean. I can say the same to you as well. I've been breaking your rules like you've been breaking mine.
Maybe we're both just useless nobodies.
She chuckles to herself.
Hey, can I see that?
Fangs points at my oversized hall pass. Yeah, sure. She takes it from my hand, our fingers brushing for a second. Oh. Eroticism. Hand holding. Ugh. She blushes while she handles the acoustic bathroom pass.
I think I finally got the tuning on.
Tune? She finishes tuning the guitar and tests it. With a nod to herself, Fang begins strumming. The rhythm is slow and the tone is soft, enough so that her humming blends perfectly with it. I lean back, bobbing my head along to the impromptu music. The streaks from her tears that had once marred her pretty face only help highlight her soft smile now. They didn't have the artistic budget to actually, demonstrate this, but we did draw some red streaks in her wings. I hum a line now too, which causes Fang to giggle. The rhythm is slowing to a crawl. The song is about to end.
Yeah.
Sing it, Lump. Sing it.
I don't even know what the fucking beat is, Arch. And I know you wouldn't sing it if there was just you talking to yourself. Let me see. With a meteor coming soon, everyone's going to die. So I'll say to everyone, goodbye, Volcano High.
The lyrics surprise me, but I shrug it off. It is a tenuous connection to the title, it is true.
Yes.
You ready to get up? Fang nods and wipes her tears one last time with her forearm. I stand and
Arch
pop
would
my
totally
back,
sing it.
looking out
Arch,
over the
would you
fence at the
sing?
ground below. For enough money, maybe.
For enough money, you whore.
Prostitute, actually. I prefer the term. From here, I can see the afternoon sun starting to encroach on the skyline of the small coastal town. Turning to Fang, I crouch a bit and extend my hand to her. She moves her bloody hand to take it, but hesitates. ... She softly grasps my hand. Disgusting hand-holding. She winces in pain as the massive amounts of salty sweat from my palms intrude upon her open wounds. You know, ... It's strange. I expected the alarms to go off again, but this feels different somehow. More natural. I'm careful to hoist her to her feet, mindful of her injured palm, already apparently no longer seeing her as a woman. But her
Sharp
beak
beak.
accidentally bumps into my cheeks on the way up. Accidentally. And look, we've got art now.
It looks so fucking jank as shit, but it's cute at the same time.
Ah,
And look at the little blush lines on Anon. He's just like,
indeed, there they are. Fang's eye is contracted. She instinctively hops backward, covering her muzzle with her hands and turning her head away in her flusteration. I don't know if that's a word. I clench my lower jaw and look at my palm, slick with sweat and her blood. The silence continues for an immeasurable amount of time. Haha. So that's how dinos kiss. Ha ha ha. Fuck.
not really.
Ha 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 ha. Awkwardness. I look for something, anything, to end this awkwardness. Well, there's the edge of the roof right there, brother. Let the guitar hall pass. Wait. I check my phone, seeing that Mr. Jingo's class will be ending in 10 minutes. Fuck. The assignment. Fang finally looks my way again, though her face is still flush.
What?
Mr. Jingo's assignment. There's no way in hell I'll be able to do it at home. Fang's hands try to cover her beak, failing horribly to contain her giggles.
God, you really suck at music.
I glare at her.
Why don't you just drop it? It's an elective anyway.
'Cause I need to maintain my GPA for college. Because I kinda like it. I blush and look down to the entrance of the roof below us.
Maybe I'll help you.
Fang hops down, her wings easing her landing.
I owe you for the fucking therapy session anyway.
Oh, thank fuck. I climb down the ladder. Those wings must be really convenient. Who the fuck is up here?
Monkey man, run. Oh.
Well, somebody just dies. The door flies open, off its hinges, through the suicide fence and over the side of the building, crashing loudly on the concrete below. I know someone is ditching up here. My hunting instincts can tell. Oh, double fuck. You! Principal Spears looks at us, finger pointed at me, as if to fire a special beam cannon through my chest. In all my goddamn years, on top of the roof. Explain! Now! Bullshit mode activated. I got lost looking for the bathroom. Figured I'd just piss off the roof. Spears incinerates me on the spot.
Extra season?
For a brief instant, I pictured Fang in a bikini. Well,
Nice.
there you go.
See, look at chat. Loot images are still on. Congratulate Arch that he didn't fuck it up.
There you go, chat. Hot. Fang gets a similar stare and withers down. I'm not stupid. Petro-estrus season isn't for another few months. You've memorized it. Interesting. Empty your pockets, now. I introduced myself to Hoover flags. Hover flags? All I had me was my phone and a ratty wallet held together with hot glue and duct tape. Fang does the same, dropping her own phone, a spare guitar pick, and an unopened pack of cigarettes. Death. Spears looks at Fangs dead in the eye, rips the package open and stuffs every cigarette in his mouth at once.
Did he eat them?
Why? To a mortified stares, he chews them till they are a brown glob and spits it over the fence, landing on a rather oriental-looking car. And on. Go to class, now. Fang, to the nurses. I looked at Fang one last time. She looks a mess. She does.
Oh, look at it's your type of woman, Arch.
True, true. Mental damage is remarkably attractive in its own weird way.
All right, for whoever decides if they want to draw more fan art of Archley, just draw Fang exactly like this, sobbing in front of him.
Her wings are ragged, feathers misaligned, and a clear patch of them missing on one. Stains on her legs from her makeup, tears and blood. Drying blood on her hands, arms, and beak. Eyes puffy and red from crying. But her smile was a brand new fetish reawakening. I wave her goodbye and wordlessly return to class, expecting Principal Spears to put her down in the nurse's office, I guess. Like a horse. I only have a few minutes, but I can't focus on the assignment. I'll have to take it home as homework.
Maybe I'll help you.
I take out my phone with my monstrously misshaped hand yet again and consider messaging Fang again. Exclamation mark. My heart thumps roughly in my chest. What is it with me today? All this drama? When did my life become a soap opera? When did I develop this strident fetish for mentally damaged women? Heh, even included a dramatic kiss. Well, question mark, but close enough, I guess. I look at my hand, her blood now dried and dusty on my palm.
Don't lick it.
Urge rising. Licks it. Does that count as a kiss? Yes and no, totally. I mean, it was unintentional. She backed off and all. ... Jeez, my insides feel like liquid. Surely that's just my disgusted reaction to Spears' scare tactic up there. Nah, this isn't fear. Unlike a bottomless pit, this feeling is pleasant. Ah yes, my organs liquefying. It is a nice sort of feeling. I kinda like it. I wonder if Fang... ... The feeling intensifies. But why? I only thought of... revelation. It's not as if she... But... ... I
Why
know.
boners are gonna go up so much.
Do I like Fang? Dun dun dun. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Well, that was a shocking revelation. Dot dot dot. Fuck. Dot dot. I can envision the manuscript for this. Word. Dot dot dot. Word. I bet you he's got like the dot 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 on Control C, Control V.
Probably.
1 month later. I'm lying in a bed on a Saturday morning. Bed? Not my bed. Bed. Did I break into somebody's house? It's been raining the last few days, so I'm stuck inside. Not like I had any other plans anyways. The forecast says it should clear up later today. There's no new games out, and my backlog is just a perfect size, so fuck that noise. I don't even feel like baiting on a certain basket-weaving Polynesian forum. The light of my phone is the only thing illuminating my hovel of a home. As I remember to myself, Fang never did apologize for calling me poor again and again and again.
I mean, she apologized for everything else, but you're still a poor fuck. That's just true.
I scroll through the camera roll out of boredom. At least that's what I tell myself. Interspersed through various memes and screenshots of homework assignments are pictures of Fang has been sending. Oh boy, that relationship advanced quickly. Over the last month, I've been included more in Fang's circle of friends. Never imagined I'd have so many actual pictures on it. Each one brings a vivid memory to mind, usually an embarrassing one. But there's some other ones, like of me with the rest of the band, just enjoying the atmosphere in the auditorium. My perusal through old pictures is interrupted with a text.
Looking for a new band venue. Don't feel like going alone. Do you want to come with? ...
Alone? Question mark. No, shut the fuck up, alarms. Why alone?
Trish has a horn appointment, and Reed is...
Drugged out of his mind? Fang is typing.
preoccupied.
Yes. A horn appointment. I imagine they probably do need to, like, file them down on occasion, you know? Dude, like, back to the story. Mysterious interlude aside, alright, where are we dropping?
Just show up at my place in like an hour.
I know where you live.
Need to go now.
Okay. This is fine. He's just helping a friend of mine find some place for her band to play. A friend I have feelings for. And we're alone. What the fuck is that?
So that's what his room looks like.
What is that?
It's either a robotic dog, because I remember, like, what was it? Back in, like, 2003-ish, there was, like, something called the iDog, where you were able to connect your, like, iPods and shit to, and it would, quote-unquote, dance to the music that you play. So it could be that.
That's just kind of weird.
It was kind of weird.
Wall-to-wall carpeting. Oh boy, that's remarkably unsanitary. Just hanging out. Calm down, Anon. Calm the fuck down. I boot up my computer and start a gacha thread on a Taiwanese rum brewing blog site. The soothing replies bring my heartbeat down to an acceptable level. To top it off, I insult the mods and then report my own posts, so they know they have to see it. I am become Anon, collector of views and posters of shit. By now, the rain has subsided. Still feeling refreshed, I grab my jacket and start making my way across town to Fang's house. ... Passing through the snobby part of town to catch a bus, my thoughts begin intruding on me. Images of what's to come to pass before my eyes unwarranted. Looking for a restaurant, because they'd be good venues, of course. Walking through the mall, maybe. That'd be a good spot. The day turns to night and the temperature drops. I offer Fang my coat, and remember I didn't bring one. God damn. No! This isn't a day. Oh shit, my stop. I scurry off the bus right as the doors are closing, and I don't forget to thank the driver. That is the weirdest piece of photoshopped image I think I have seen in a very long time. The bus stop is luckily only a block away from Fang's neighborhood. There's a few stores open and a street vendor is gleefully setting up shop for the first time in a few days. How do I know this? She calls out to me as I pass.
Some storm, eh?
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 Eh? Oh no, it's a Canadian. Hello, Dev. Yeah, it was.
People don't usually take the bus here these days. Where are you headed?
You're a weirdly nosy Dev, aren't you? You are a Dev. God damn a vulture. Just over to the suburbs over there, I answer nervously.
A high schooler taking the bus to the suburbs on a Saturday. You're going to see a girl, ain't ya?
How did you know, Mr. Psychic for Street Vendor Person? I mean, I am, but it isn't like that, you know.
Come on, you can't fool me. At any rate, why not pick up a few dogs to impress her?
Ah, yes. Nothing says I love you as a hot dog.
We got ice cream too, if she's, herby.
Maybe later. I'll keep the hot dogs in mind. I turn to leave. Behind me, I hear the vendor mutter to herself.
Ah, to be young and in love again.
If only he wasn't so poor. I pick up the pace. The difference between Fang's neighborhood and my apartment complex is night and day. The smell of burnt tire doesn't hang in the air. Instead, it's a mix of cedar and wet pavement. The knife in my
Service
pocket feels
guarantee
excessive as an officer's car passes by. Oh, all right. I suppose to someone who's lived here it would seem normal, but someone from bumfuck nowhere, the suburb feels decadent. That is the suburbs? Wow. Fang's home is easy enough to find thanks to Google Maps images. It's nice. Very nice, actually. 2 stories tall with an expensive, if kind of scraped up sports car in the driveway. Yeah, no, that is a very nice house. I approach the home, careful to hop up the spread stones that make up the walkway in fear of trampling the well-manicured yard. At last, I'm at my destination. Fuck. I stand frozen on the white porch now, with the front door before me like the ramparts of a castle. Am I supposed to knock or text her that I'm here? Crap, I've never done anything like this before. The etiquette escapes me. Go with a friend to find a venue for a band, that is. Alright, chat. What is the appropriate etiquette in this situation? Do you knock?
Put up a pool.
And then, how do you knock? Do you do the weak, limp-wristed, like, knock, knock, knock? Or do you just ball a fist and slam that bitch?
No, you just knock, like... How do I usually knock on doors? I knock, like, not limp-wristed, but enough force to where someone can hear it from 2 rooms down, at least, like, 4 times.
4 times. Lum has codified the knocking experience.
I have. So many mixed answers. Put up a poll, make it easier.
I just literally ball a fist and then just slam the door a few times. Nice and simple. Assert authority.
Like my dad does.
See, they're a little bit mixed. Question mark.
3 smash a window. Nazi Germany knock.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You've got to do that Gestapo, are there any Jews under your floorboard knocks. It's got to be authoritative. Like, when they hear it, they should be also accompanying the sound of the knocking with the mental image of, open up, it's the police. A text? Then what to text? Like, hey, I'm standing awkwardly on your porch. Please respond. %says knock.
I mean, it looks like knocking wins unless someone pulls a capitalism. Superior knocking pattern is shave and a haircut 2 bits ditty.
I don't even know what that means.
That works too, Jesse Jinx.
See, no, again, you gotta do it in such a way that resounds authority. Because you're nervous, make them nervous too. You'll be on equal footing.
Oh, texting at your girl's house instead of knocking ensures you'll father no offspring. Okay, but imagine what would the mix of a half human, half dino child look like?
Well, probably like all of the other anthro dinosaurs, I'd guess. Knock with 81%. Yep. We shall do knock then. Knock. Before my knuckles reach the door, the fag knock. The tap, tap, tap. I always knew he was weak. The door swings open. What is this killing intent? Oh, boy. You anon? I don't know, Mr. Mob Boss. Shit alarm. Shut the fuck up right now, please. I need to think. Yeah, I'm anon. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Sopranos. Fang's dad. Executioner. My pants feel heavy. Mom's spaghetti and sodden. That's definitely the mother.
Who is it? Oh, you must be Anon.
That image of Shaquille O'Neal and his girlfriend goes through my mind again.
Come in.
Stuffed animal heads. Interesting. The petite hetero matriarch drags me into her abode. I could see the patriarch's jaw clench as Fang's mother pushed me into the comfiest couch to ever exist.
Oh, you must forgive my little Lucy. She's still getting ready for your date.
Oh, God. I can feel the iron sights on my back. While she spoke a mile a minute, I managed to catch some of the words. I ignored the latter because this isn't a dare. Isn't that? But. It's no trouble, ma'am. The ma'am. The tactical ma'am. But I thought her name was Fang. She titters, holding a hand over her sly smile.
Oh, that. My little tooth fairy always loves to reinvent herself.
Her eyes gloss over as she's pulled into her own memories.
One moment she was the prettiest princess pirate. Now she's some sort of rock and roll fucking words, please. Maestro. The imagination she has.
Yeah, I can see why Fang's a little bit batty. Like, having a mother like that, because oh God, she's kind of got the personality of Cumsicle. God, oh, Nasser. Nasser, don't tell me you've got a thing for your mother, too.
He usually he has mommy issues, I guess, and that's why he goes to Naomi, I guess. They function the same, essentially. Just one's pink.
And then Nasser emerges. Sup, buddy? Here to fuck my sister? Yes. I look across the coffee table and see Nasser reclined in an equally plushy couch. You good? I breathe deeply, collecting my scrambled thoughts into a semi-coherent state. I'm good. So, nice place. I particularly like the dead animals on the wall. It gives a real homey feel to the place. I look at the walls of the room. What little white I could see that it wasn't covered by the myriads of family photos. Is that what that is? Family photos? Damn. And here's Granduncle Jeffrey. He's the bear. Timothy's over there's a rhinoceros. We've got a special thing in our habit here, in a family. We just stuff the dead.
I was about to say, imagine just not getting urns and you just stuff your family members.
Mount them on the wall. She really was a princess pirate at some point. Oh no, the cumsicle is here?
Home is where the heart is, as they say.
Locks eyes with Nasser. You're not lending her out to your dad, are you? That's a little bit far.
No, stop!
Sweet chapter Jesus on the cross. Realization hits.
Jesus.
Oh, is that a sin to think that with that cross hung behind Nasser's head? I like back to see the cream queen of the Kremlin. The cream queen. I tell ya, the game knows what's going on here. As the cream queen, it makes her debut. A tray of the smallest cups I've ever seen in her arms.
Nasser, your mother made us some tea. Oh, isn't she the most wonderful woman?
Oh, and your dad gave me some cream too. You can eat it out later, Nasser. Winks. Well, yeah, no, that would be... Yeah, no, the first reasonable reaction so far. She knows I'm not a fan of that hot leaf juice. Yeah, tea is disgusting. It's just hot water with rose petals. Awful. Gay flowers. Naomi navigates around the couch and coffee table, setting the tray of treats and tea before us, but pointedly not sitting down.
Would you like some anon?
I'll pass, thanks. I don't know where that cream's been. Something's not right with what just happened. You don't say. I look back to where the creamsicle was standing. The entire opposing wall is covered in various hunting trophies. 2 bears, a whole scholar of fish, a falcon, 2 deers, and a rhinoceros. Where's the second bear? I may have made a huge mistake. The love seat to the left of me scrapes forward into my field of view. Fang's father leans back, carefully examining and polishing a golf club. Maybe I can turn his trophies into a conversation piece. It's an olive branch, so to speak. What gun did you use to hunt these? Oh, nothing. The wife strangled them to death with her bare hands. Gun? Question mark. My hands fold into my lap and I stare 1,000,000 yards into the wall clocked ahead of me. So, Anon, was it? You a big fan of golf? NASA taunts a similar pose. I've played mini-golf before. That's a good start. A good start. Nothing beats the real thing, though. You ever played golf before? Boy! Don't say we golf. Don't say we golf. Don't say we golf. No, not a proper green before. I add in the terminology there to feel a little bit more like a part of the club. Nailed it. Well, this is my favorite club right here, a 9-iron.
Every father loves the 9-iron.
Do they?
Yeah.
Is golf fun, Lum Lum?
My dad brought me golf. It's boring as shit, but I'd rather play golf than play soccer.
There is something wrong with you.
What?
The head of the club. Oh, he's describing the head of his club. And rotates it ever so slightly, so I see my reflection in the metal. Now, irons are by far the most common. and most useful out of your standard club set. Anywhere you need an extra push, the iron will do. This is where I would start quoting Gettysburg at him. Give them the bayonet. Show the Northerner the bayonet, boys. His gaze makes his way from the club to me as he lays it across his lap. I gulp and sink back into the couch in an attempt to hide amongst the cushions. Of course, this is all due to the solid steel construction and your own efforts. With the right quality club and your technique, you can almost feel the ball cleaving in twain when you strike it. And I assure you, Anon, that my equipment is of the highest quality and my technique is impeccable. Can we not talk about this right in front of Creamsicle, please? I don't want to hear about your club. As she sits there smiling, Nasser deeply discomfited.
At least she upgraded from Cumsicle to Creamsicle.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
I don't know. I'd rather hear the word cream than cum.
He's looking away. She's staring directly at him. Uh-oh. Thanks, Father stands up, stepping on top of the sturdy coffee table. His club is lined up, and I can see my reflection in the impromptu ball. With well-practiced motion, he demonstrates a perfect swing in the middle of the living room. I can practically feel the air slice in half as an image of the impossibly large Petronodon standing over me with the golf club flashes momentarily. Fang's father laughs heartily, setting the murder tool aside as he claims his throne.
What fine form, sir.
The Creamsicle pipes up in support.
Dear.
Fang's father flinches.
How many times have I told you about intimidating suitors? This is the first boy our little tooth fairy has brought home.
What about Reed? Her father shrunk under the patented mother's leer.
You know that boy isn't right, dear.
I feel a smidgen of sympathy, but keep quiet to avoid similar treatment from her.
Oh my god, Mom, not in front of my friends.
Fang is at the foot of the stairways, frustration clear on her face. I looked at Fang with hands clasped together, silently pleading.
Oh, are you ready for your date now?
I lurch in my seat at that. No. We're just...
No, we need to find a venue. Just you two, though?
Oh god, no. Please, Raptor Jesus. I promise I'll sacrifice a goat if you end this. Yeah, we could bring Trish along.
Why don't we have a double date, then?
Could you, for one fucking singular sole instance, drop the gangbang stuff? Just... Even I'm getting sick of pointing it out. Jesus Christ, it's been 6 hours now. God, why have you abandoned me? Buddha, be a bro, please.
I agree Nasser and Naomi can accompany you.
I am going to personally commit mass deicide. I agree. He looks me dead in the eyes. More people means you're less likely to do something reckless after all. I don't know. I don't think Fang would appreciate. Fang's father puts his arm around Nasser's shoulder and pulls him aside.
You'd love going with your brother, right, Fang? Absolutely not. I'm perfectly able to find somewhere to play without anyone's help. Especially his. Come now, how many opportunities in your youth will you get to spend time all together like this? Hopefully none. Oh, but you always used to spend time with little Nasser.
Her eyes gloss over again.
Like all those times you used to bathe together. Mom!
Fang's father gives a loud pat on Nasser's back, and he returns to the conversation. Yeah, I think a group date is an excellent idea. Pussy.
His life was threatened.
We should all go together. NASA's shaking like a leaf in a monsoon in the middle of an earthquake with a meteor hanging overhead.
It's not happening.
It is. Fang and her dad lock eyes. The tension in the room mounts as the stare down draws on. The moment's long eternity finally ends, though. Eventually, Fang flops her head back in defeat.
Fine. Let's just get out of here and on.
Gladly. Naomi gives a little cheer and tugs the still catatonic NASA by the arm out the door. I give a polite goodbye to Fang's mother, and extend a hand to Fang's father, and the 8 bones of my palm are squeezed together, being ground into dust on the immense strength. 5 bones join in my fingers, my palm threatened to splinter from the powerful grip. The rest of my bones in my hand try to separate from the vicious shake that Fang's father ends with. By the time I get outside, everyone else is getting into the fancy and beat-up car from before. Guess it wasn't NASA's. This is why, when you're handshaking the dad, you carefully put your thumb above the bottom joint of his thumb, and then you push down as you squeeze. Believe you me, it's a fantastic trick.
What, did you try it and were successful?
Oh yes, it works a treat. It hurts a lot. Though it does depend upon your weird-ass bone structure, like it does nothing to me.
I mean, do you have skinny little hands or you got beefy hands, Archie?
By American standards, big.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, NASA. The day's still young.
Oh, so Naomi transitioned. Congratulations.
NASA, still mentally fried, is being goaded by Naomi to bring him down to the city. Eventually, he robotically enters the driver's seat. Naomi statically shoots into the shotgun seat. And Fang and I take the back seats. There's what appears to be a gunshot hole in your windshield there.
Or, hold on. Or is this the car that the wad of cigarettes was spit out on the, from the roof and landed on? Was it that strong that it possibly broke the windshield?
Now that we're getting this shit show on the road, I should probably clarify with Fang about precisely what sort of venue she wants. Split second, I move my hand towards Fang to ask. NASA chucks his jacket between us with lightning speed. Whoops, look out back there. Cock blocked. Look of pants-shitting fear in his face betrays his jovial tone. Poor guy. Anyways, Fang, she looks over. What sort of place are we supposed to be looking for? Fang looks away for a minute, with a finger under the end of her beak. Is that supposed to be a thinking pose?
Some wide open space where people can stand or sit. Preferably with a mosh pit. Oh, I know lots of places like that.
Of course you do. Where?
They're at the Gold Fern Galleria? Okay, whatever. They're at the Gold Fern Galleria in the downtown shopping district.
That was a little too sophisticated a word for lum-lums.
Shut up.
No.
No. Why ever not? I'm not going to play around the ritzy area.
Yeah, any place that has a gallery is a pretty ritzy area.
There's more stuck-up assholes there than at school.
Comsicle shrugs and turns back to Nessa.
In that case, we should just park in the middle of the city and work our way around. Sure, that's fine. What do you think, Anon?
I look at Fang. She's preoccupied with watching the buildings fly past us. I shrug.
All right, then. To the city we go.
Naomi turns the radio on, shattering my ears with the most nauseatingly upbeat love song on max volume. I'm left to retch as the song violates my virgin ears with its too cheery tune. In the city proper now, I find myself with a new dilemma.
Service
The group slowly
guarantees
makes its way
citizenship.
down the sidewalk. NASA walks ahead and continues to look back at me, his expression anxious and worried. Fang refuses to speak and gives everyone and everything a vicious sneer. And Naomi just won't shut the fuck up.
Oh, how about here? It's so spacious and the food is to die for. Oh, I love that restaurant. Maybe we can ask them. Oh, and there's this nice cafe and they even have a piano.
God, this marmalade monster needs to die. Why are we so mean to the Cumsicle? I don't get it.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect.
Naomi stops the group before a large glass window. Past it is a large open room sparsely filled with minuscule round tables with candelabras set atop them. Isn't this a bit too ostentatious?
Gaudy. No way, it's wide open. The tables can be rearranged to provide ample room for your audience.
Speaking from experience, yet again, Fang looks unimpressed.
Come on, let's go ask.
The Sarolophus wraps her arm around Nasser's neck and boldly drags him to the entrance.
Fuck me.
Shut the fuck up, Brain. See, I think you should do that one. You do the shut the fuck up better. You have much training now.
Shut the fuck up, Brain.
See? Perfect. $10, we get kicked out.
No deal. You're stating an inevitability, not a possibility.
We follow behind the pair to find Naomi pestering the matron d' for possible arrangements, cringing as the poor man just stares off into the middle distance while Naomi prattles on obliviously.
Oh, and if possible, could you include maybe a dinner ticket option for?
The maitre d' looks towards us, or rather Fang, and scowls. Our esteemed establishment caters exclusively to those with an appreciation for finer culture, culinary, and otherwise. Might I recommend that you vacate the premises at once, or will you be requiring an escort? I hate the French. Where's my $10?
Up your ass, I told you no deal.
All right, right in the middle of the street. Reaches hand down, ass crack, looks. $10 is $10. NASA tugs a bit at Naomi's arm, and she stomps back to the entrance in a huff, with him following.
Fang, I've decided this place isn't good enough.
Face. Sure. Don't be mad, Naomi. He isn't worth getting upset about.
Nah, he's worth it. If it were me and the band, they'd have one less tire on all their cars.
NASA raises an eyebrow back at Fang. She responds with a smirk and a middle finger. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, God, okay. I was hoping for an intermission at some point, but I'm going to make one here. Before we completely lose track of all the commentary. Spiky, 1996. So, have finally given and admitted you would like to be pegged by the Triceratops tomboy. I read that one. Now I read it again for some mysterious reason. Jizzy Dinks, Tanya, if the Fang monologue needed crawling in my crawl, playing in the background on loop while it was happening. Boy, see. Serrano, after 20 minutes, that's when you go for the crowbars. So in Hulkgren, I had it very easy in that regard. I just got more highly educated than everyone else in my family. What's funny is that they bitch at me now instead. Well, of course. John Smith, it's because you don't have feet, Lumi. And he does have feet. Therefore, he understands your pain, and thus he doesn't get angry at you because your feet are good. I don't know what that's in reference to. And enters the stream, says John Smith, and hears Lumi in a therapy session, and realizes it's because she has no feet then realizes it's Snoot game, lol. Animate Acumen has been over 24 months and has finally got his cute little Grey Seer icon. He is officially a Grey Seer now. My reason for being late this time, I'm in the middle of moving to the new home right now. Happy 2nd anniversary. Yeah, is that? I don't know. I don't keep track of these things. Anniversaries are for faggots and women. Sandoom. Fang needs a hug and a boop on the snoot. A nutty text account, and I think Arch is starting to enjoy this game. I kind of am. Thrill Zartax. Ditch Fang. Go hang out with Reed. Talker. No, only Trish. Only Trish. Trish is best grill. All other grills are a bit of a downgrade from Trish. Moggy of Atlas. Dino porn. I see. Nice way to spend the evening. Lum lum. Shall add that to Lumi for the calendar. Animate Acumen. Golf ball into the windshield? Maybe, but if so, I doubted it was by accident. Right, we've been searching for a place for at least 2 hours now. Fang is barely holding herself together, judging from her angry muttering. A lot of muttering, mostly including words like murder, knives, and particular genitals as pincushions, with profanity taking up a good half of what escaped her beak. I could see the blood vessels throbbing on her temple. This didn't look good. I positioned myself slightly behind Fang, putting her between me and Naomi. Hey, Cumsicle, I got an idea. Naomi spins on her heel towards the sound of my voice, and the giant grin on her stupid snout stiffens as she sees Fang's looming aneurysm.
Maybe we should take a little break.
Sure, not everybody's got Naomi's stamina. Luckily, there's a small park nearby. The four of us grab some drinks from a vending machine. Fang and I grab a knockoff brand of soda. Naomi got a bottle of water, prissy bitch, and Nasa bought a sports drink. Lucky to find an unoccupied picnic table with some shade, because the afternoon sun has turned the cool day into a sweltering hot one. Thank you, coastal weather. We sit in near silence aside from NASA's audible chugging of his sports drink. How do they even drink? Like, would they need to, like, deep fillet the entire bottle to get it down their, like, throat? Or do they, like, kind of, like, pour it and hope they hit the hole, or...
I think they kind of just pour it in their mouths. Like, their beak is long enough to where they can just kind of pull it in there, like, fucking... what are those one birds called? I already forgot. But the ones that, like, those fish hole and shit, like that, and then they just kind of lean back and swallow it? I don't know.
It's a bit weird. He crushes the bottle in one hand and tosses it into a trash can 5 yards away. Then looks at us with the smuggest grin to ever be seen on a beak. I lean in to remind him that his girlfriend has fucked every single solitary sports team in school. Yes, he simply says.
Great shot, Nasser.
Of course it was, babe. Fang mock retches into the grass. At any rate, I need to drain the snake. That's urination in male. Well, it's urination in pussy, more like, but... NASA turns and gives a brief wave back to us and makes his way to the public restroom on the other side of the park.
Oh, his double is that entendre? Entendre?
No.
Entendre.
No.
What is that? What?
Double entendre.
Double entendre.
What does it mean?
What
does it mean, Lum Lum?
Read.
What does it mean?
I've heard.
What does it mean, Lum Lum?
You say one thing when it means another.
I mean, yes, in essence.
Yay! I hardly passed English class. Yay!
Bang.
I didn't get to
slaps
read
a
the sentence.
hamburger.
Go back.
God damn it.
Shut up. Oh, his double entendre are always so clever. I need to go too.
You gotta go drain the snake too, do you? Alright.
Why? Is something the matter?
Yes, Cumsicle. She needs to urinate. That's...
Monthly problems.
Ah. That other snake. Disgusting.
And you have everything you need. I have some extra stocked. I have regulars, plastic, scented.
Scented?
Yeah, it's scented. What diameter do you... Shut up now.
Scented?
Yeah, they're scented ones.
Why?
I don't know. It's not like I use them because most of the time they smell really fucking weird.
I'm just trying to figure out the No, I'm not going to go there. Fang stomps away to the bathroom, leaving just the apricot Aspain. And me.
Do you need to use the restroom as well, Anon?
No, thanks for offering, Naomi, but not right now. How tempting.
Well, since it's just the two of us, I've been wanting to ask for a while. How have things been with Fang? Has she been well? Is there anything wrong?
Shouldn't Nessa know?
Yes, Nasser knows, but I figured I'd ask you as well. Since the two of you spend so much time together and all. I hear Nasser talking all the time about how worried he is for Fang. He's such a good brother, isn't he?
Yeah, he really cares for that sister of his, doesn't he, Cumsicle? I'm just going to start filtering here.
I just get so worried for her sometimes, too. Fang can just be so antisocial, you know? And she's always avoiding me. I never can get a read on how she feels. Like when she was feeling upset a month or so ago. Or just after that concert she gave after winter break.
Heresy's the question.
Wait.
Fire is the answer.
Rewind a bit. How do you know about Fang feeling sad a month ago?
Oh, Nasser told me. ...
The fuck is up with her? Then why ask me?
You keep on asking that question.
You keep on dodging that question.
Huh? What am I dodging?
Yeah, she doesn't look like the type to dodge much, honestly. Fang clearly doesn't like you. You say so yourself. Why am I so mean to this poor critter? I don't... Yet you keep asking me about her, when you can just go to Nasser. Fang is his sister, after all.
Of course. It's just... I'd like to hear from you about her.
Why me, though? I don't know anything about her. Nasser knows Fang way better than I do.
Because you two have been getting so close. You're even on a date right now, Anon.
Naomi's pupils dilate and her eyes dance away from me.
In fact, you two make the cutest couple.
It's the first time Naomi's looked anything other than happy. Are you up to something?
Why would I ever be up to something?
Because you're not making any sense. Nasa knows her better than anyone else, but every time you
Fire is the
talk,
answer.
you bring Fang up. Why?
I have every reason to care.
Why?
Because
Why?
Nasser wants to make Fang happy. And so do I, of course.
Are you trying to get Nasser over his fucking syscon obsession by fixing Fang? I don't know how it'll work. Naomi's laugh is hollow. Her eyes shifting side to side.
I was only doing what I thought was best for both her and you, Anon.
Wait.
The first time I saw you sitting on your own on that dirty old bench, you looked like you needed someone to lean on.
No.
And with Fang,
I think back to all the times that the beige bitch had asked me about Fang.
What a great opportunity for a real friendship, Anon. I'm so happy for you.
Yes, sir? Question mark. Question mark.
If there's anything Fang needs in these trying times, it's a new friend to talk to.
This entire time?
Wasn't that Nasser's sister? How wonderful that you're making friends, Anon. Tell me everything. What were you and Fang talking about? I want to know all about it.
Fuck. How didn't I notice?
Sorry, but did I help Anon pick his electives? Oh, what if you asked Fang for help? I'm sure she'd lend a hand.
That fucking bitch. You can thank Naomi that you got off with campus beautification. She was quite adamant that it would be more constructive than homeroom detention. The entire time she's been pushing me closer to Fang. Oh no. This evil woman has been trying to get me to have a life and date women. Disgusting. I must be the biggest fucking idiot.
Anon, you've been spacing out.
Hold on. I know a thing here.
Oh no.
I know a thing here.
Yeah?
It's gonna take a while to find it.
Shit. Well, while he is searching, how are you guys doing today? Snoot game is fun. I have a blast with it. I'm sure Mr. Archley, as much as he says, no, he likes the game too. Yes, I'm putting words in his mouth. Archanon. All right, Archanon.
There we go.
My apologies. No, Arch. Doing fine. It's fun. Yay!
More distractions, Lum Lum.
More distractions?
More distractions.
More distractions. Okay. You know, the more that fucking Arch talks about Naomi like she's being plowed through by everything that literally breathes.
Heresy's the
Reminds me
question.
of the
Fire
stupid
is
fucking
the
horror
answer.
video that he linked to me saying, "Look at this Lum Lum." And I'm just like, that's Naomi. That's what I was thinking in my head when he showed me the video. I'm like, that's fucking Naomi, the way he talks about her.
That will be tomorrow's piece of entertainment. And I found it. The perfect meme for this whole thing. There we go.
Oh no. Katawa Sojo 1. Man, I haven't played that since fucking middle school, man.
This evil dinosaur has made me start a relationship with a female. Awful. It's terrible. Despicable. Mulan is a great movie for like 2 or 3 scenes. Majoritively, it's not very good, honestly, but there's a couple of bangers in there. I can't believe she's a female. Oh, it's a good scene. Right. She played me like a goddamn fiddle. No, she manipulated me to falling for a woman. I'm just gonna put that up in the corner there for now. Did I miss something? I looked at NASA, who's completely clueless to what Naomi has been doing for the past month. Just like I was. What would he do in this situation? He's the Boy Scout here after all. Fitting that the moral compass has a literal compass for a head. I am part of someone else's plan. Nothing I've done in the last several months was a conclusion reached on my own. I think we're granting the creamsicle a little bit too much power here. Are my feelings for Fang also just a tool for Naomi? What do I even do here? That's a good question. I feel as if we are overreacting somewhat.
I would say wait for Fang, because just imagine how much of a fucking asshole you would seem
Heresy's the
by
question.
leaving her
Fire
with
is the answer.
the 2 people that she hates the most.
I mean, I would think excuse myself meant go look for Fang, but probably not.
I honestly think his mindset is excuse myself or run the fuck back home.
I mean, honestly, in this situation, I think my reaction would be to fist bump Cumsicle and be like, "Good job." Like, ironically, this chick and I get along pretty well. Thanks. Instead, it's like, I've been manipulated. I mean, yeah, but worked out pretty well.
Wait, has Arch made you watch the pencil video? What the fuck is the pencil video?
Have I not made you watch the pencil video?
No, what pencil video?
Well, shit, thank you, Chad. That was an oversight.
Shit! What's the pencil video?
Oh, you'll know.
Oh, no.
Let's see. God, what did I title it? I titled it like, "Do not watch this video" or something.
Pencil. What? Tear your
Heresy's
eyes
the
out
question.
before it's too
Fire
late.
is the answer.
What the hell?
I mean, I think her ears are in far more danger than her eyes, largely. Oh boy, now I can't find it, chat.
Oh, God bless.
Chat, one of you is going to have to send it to me, because I have no idea where it is. That was like a year ago or something. That's pre-Lumlumian age.
Well, I'm sure someone will either send it directly to me or send it to you, because I know that since it is now known I haven't watched it, you're going to make me watch it one way or another.
Gosh darn it.
Do not watch, seriously, it's soul-rending shit.
But that's what makes it good.
Kibbs might still have it.
I'm pretty sure it's still there somewhere.
Oh no! One mysterious guy found it. It's 3 years old.
Ah, ancient. God, how time flies. The pencil is 3 years old now.
No.
Good. Good. Send it to Lumlum immediately. She deserves to know.
Ugh.
Right. Spoofers donates £2 to say wait. Well, wait we shall then. Wait for Fiang. No. It doesn't matter if my feelings are being used. They're still real to me. That's not the takeaway I was expecting you to get from this. And I want to actually help her. Right now, that means helping her find a venue. Even if it means being around the choral cunt. I am being way too mean with this bit. Like, unironically, if one of my friends set me up with a chick that I end up actually liking, I'm not going to be like, how dare you? I don't feel this is the reasonable reaction to this. Creamsicle, for all of her many, many, many filling faults, seems to be a decent enough human being. God, why are we being so mean to her?
Service guarantees citizenship.
God, troll. Hey, Naomi, did you know that 13% of public restrooms? Ooh, despite making up 13% of the population, Nasser, calm the fuck down. That might have been fine on YouTube before, but not now. NASA babbles while we wait for Fang to return. I mean, sure, like Creamsicle might be a little bit, manipulative and a little bit overly controlling, but these are not negative features. These are, in fact, just womanhood shining through.
Alright, I'm done taking a dump or whatever. Let's go.
Wait, why do you smell like smoke?
I went to Hong Kong for a bit. Let's go.
You know you aren't supposed to be smoking, Fang.
Just drop it, dork. You don't see me bringing up that leopard mankini you have in your closet.
Ah,
What?
humiliation wear. Nasa skins turns a noticeably lighter shade. That's the only thing in the closet?
Oh, of fucking course not. He also got this pink.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Why don't we continue on for now?
Ah, so he enjoys not just watching, but being feminized whilst watching. Boy, this fetish hole is deep. Naomi's holding a handkerchief to her nose with a prominent splotch of red that's steadily growing.
Finally. ...
Not even 10 minutes later, and we're back where we started.
Isn't this just perfect? The stage is so well lit, and...
Fang seems seconds away from successful recreation of Jing Qi's assassination of King Zheng. I know it's wrong to poke a hornet's nest, but... Fang, you alright?
I hate everyone here.
Ah. Hold on. Fang's about to commit homicide. I should ask NASA to just split off for a while. Naomi would back me up if I can convince her I'm taking Fang out on a... D event? Oh boy, okay. Bit quick. I really don't want Naomi's help, though. I could get Fang to ask NASA to break off, but she's on the verge of fratricide too right now. Hey, Don, you alright? Huh? You've got this intense look on you. Oh, sorry, just trying to think of a good place. Guess it's now or never. Fang? I mean, I hate Nasser. I hate Nasser a lot, so... Fang! I'm not gonna even ask the audience for help. That guy Nasser! No audience, no. Don't worry about it. Alright. He looks ahead again, paying great attention to Naomi's perjury. I turn to Fang again. Hey, if you don't want to stay in a group, why don't you ask NASA to split off for a while?
Why me?
He'll listen to you. He's only doing this because your dad put him up to it. I think he trusts you enough to be willing to take Naomi elsewhere for a while. Give him a chance. Fang looks in contemplation at NASA walking ahead of us.
Might as well try. Hey, Stephen Hawing. Jesus fuck.
Wow, playing... Are we sure she feels bad about crippling him? Wait, that's not how. Yeah? Your response to it?
Can you take your girlfriend and fuck off elsewhere? Me and her just aren't going to get along. And it'd cover more ground.
NASA slows down a bit. I don't think that's a great idea. You should stick together, right, Naomi?
Well...
Two can play this game, you citrine psycho. I'll look at Naomi and give her a subtle nod.
I think it's a wonderful idea. We can check in at the promenade.
How uneducated are you, Lum Lum? God help me. Your
very
lack of
uneducated.
culture is overwhelming.
I don't look into other cultures that much. That's why my geopolitics is absolutely fucking ass. I'm poor. I don't know fancy words.
God damn it, Lum Lum. We need to lift Lum Lum out of poverty so she can understand the English language beauty.
Okay, what's the word again?
Promenade.
Promenade?
God, the way you pronounce it, it's violence.
It sounds made up.
It's because it's a fancy word.
It's a word I can't fucking afford.
Well, that's true.
I was about to say some sort of fucking sports drink name instead.
God damn it. My mental image of Lum Lum is updating every day. I see it now, just... She's standing there in one of those farmer's overalls holding a pitchfork or something. I don't need none of your dang fancy words.
How do you know I wanted to start a farm?
I only need my forklift.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Yes, I only need my forklift and my goddamn gun. Don't need nothing else. God, I don't need no fancy ass words or anything.
Do you need my help in pronouncing the word?
Iowa has Nebraska accent. I am from the Midwest, just from the upper Midwest.
Nebraska.
I ain't from Nebraska. All right. Oh, I know this wonderful cafe, and great. Now fuck off.
Hold on a second. Yeah, do hold on a second. Comsicle actually looks mildly attractive in this drawing.
Service
Look at that.
guarantees citizenship.
It looks less boxy than previously. Dad said he'll do to me anything that you do to Fang. He'll... God, he'll...
Oh.
Jesus. Right up there, huh? Oh, boy, you and your dad have a... Not a good relationship. God, now I really got it. Oh, no. This is too good of an opportunity to torture him, though. Like, listen, Fang, it might feel uncomfortable at first, but imagine the pain Nasser would feel. Everyone says what? Fang, you gotta promise to not let anyone do anything creepy. That's fucking rude, mate. The art. Fang looks at me and grins wickedly. Please, Fang.
I promise. Now go.
Nessa gulps and nods. You better not do anything creepy, Anon. It's not on me, brother. The eyes tell it all. I'm sorry, Nasser. You're going to have to experience something pretty terrible. But on the bright side, your girlfriend experienced it all the time, so you'll be fine. She can walk you through it. Oh my god, it would be a reversal. That time it will be Naomi watching Nasser get fucked by his dad. Wow. I didn't expect this video game to have quite this depth of depravity, honestly. My god. With that, Nasser and Naomi leave, turning the corner onto another street. ... Now it's just the two of us. Alone. Oh, and there's the alarms again. I think I'm finally starting to tune them out, though. Fang reaches into her pocket and withdraws a crumpled pack of cigarettes. Oh, that was what is it. I thought it was a juice carton that she'd somehow been carrying around all this time. Got a spare? She shrugs half-heartedly, holding out the pack to me. There's one left. I hesitate. Fang tilts her head before she can pull her hand back. I accept the last smoke. I bring the butt to my lips, feeling the pod within the filter. Disgusting. Figures you smoke menthols.
Oh, shut up and you better share. I don't think I'll be getting a fresh pack anytime soon.
Smoking is a disgusting habit, chat, and I condemn it completely. Just like I do drinking. Drinking, too, should never be done. It is a vice. You must eradicate vice. Only virtue, chat. Only virtue. She hands me her lighter, a little cheap pink Bic. It's quick and easy, no wine to worry about as my thumb rolls over the top and the tiny ember of a flame sears the end of the cigarette. I pop the pod with my incisor and pull in slowly. The draw is smooth with a hint of mint to it. The cherry at the end burns dimly as I tap off the ash.
Fire is the answer.
The smoke exhaled is wispy and I can feel my nerves ease.
Ha, pussy.
It's your last one. Want to savor it? I hand her back the cigarette. It's not an indirect kiss or anything like that, I chant as a mantra. Her drag is harsher, burning up twice the amount. She blows out hazy rings, one after another, as if signaling an indigenous raptor tribe. Trying to
Heresy's
show
the
off
question.
now?
Fire is the answer.
Bet you can't do it.
Fang grins as she hands the stick back to me. You trigger-lipped it.
Still good, man.
The filter feels moist between my index and my middle knuckles. How? She doesn't have lips there. She has a beak! I bring the smoke back to my lips, trying to ignore the wetness of it. I join even more, burning up another quarter of it. I can feel my skin prickle as I exhale a thicker fog. I don't know whether it is because of the nicotine or whose lips I imagine I taste. Fuck. I must remind myself. She literally doesn't have lips. They don't exist on her species.
Ha! Called it.
Yeah, I can't. Fang's tail ticks a steady rhythm like a metronome as she takes one last long drag. She blows out a thick cloud and drops the stump on the ground. I stamp on the stub before she can, giving it a solid twist before kicking the dead end into the street.
Littering, for shame.
Littering 2. Disgusting, unvirtuous failures of human beings. So now what?
I think I know where we can look.
Please tell me it's not in this shitty promenade place.
Nah, it's a little true.
Where?
A little Trudon. A little Trudon. It's near enough where we can walk there.
Why didn't you mention it before?
Naomi.
Ah. Fang leads the way, navigating us away from this overly expensive part of town. Listen, it's not overly expensive, it's expensive to keep people like you out of it. Failures.
I'm sorry, I'm poor, Arch. ...
Little Troon Town is completely unlike the rest of the city.
Toontown?
Yep. Instead of skyscrapers and glass buildings, the whole place is a series of interconnected alleyways forming a plaza. I hate these places. I was in one of these places in England once. You can feel the lower class just emanating from the walls. It's disgusting.
Oh, come on. These places are fucking great. The one that I have near me is, it's, partially indoors and the rest is outside, where all of these Mexican vendors are just, selling a bunch of shit. Questionable if it was stolen or not, but, oh my god, you can get some of the best fucking food there. It's
awful,
great.
and you don't know what good food is. That's the problem.
You don't know what food is, Arch.
Shopping centers, supposed to be indoors, ventilated,
maybe
air
that's
conditioned.
why. Maybe that's why you have money, because you don't buy actual food.
And there should be a dude at the door opening the door for you. That's a shopping center.
Oh, that is some rich motherfucking shit, man. God. We need to start a fund to get this man over to the States, you guys.
So I can slum it with the rest of you? I don't know about that.
Yes, I will even travel down to Texas to fucking hang out with the rest of you fuckers. You'd be like, okay, I make Mexican food now.
Listen, Craig knows what a promenade is, okay? Craig's probably richer than I am, okay? He will look at you with the same disappointment in his eyes that I will. Like, what do you mean you go to open-air markets?
The open-air markets are fucking great. I can even buy guns in the open-air market. It's lovely.
These fucking colonials. No class. No dignity anymore.
We'll get you over here.
Mostly booths for scamming vendors, but every now and then an actual building can be seen. Countless salesmen call out to Fang and I. Fang just strides past all of them.
Just don't make eye contact.
Ah, treat them like hookers. I see. She must know the place. One child runs up and gives me a flower to mark me for pickpockets. I toss it in the nearest bin.
Good eye.
See, okay, story time. We were in Rome with our extended family a few years ago, and I brought my dad to see the Colosseum and see, like, all the cool shit that they built up there. There's some amazing buildings in Rome, and this wonderful little monastery overlooking the Colosseum, fantastic views. And we're there, both looking exactly like we are, as slight middle upper class, yes, yes. And a black person comes on over, and he tries to hand my dad, like, a bracelet or something, like, friendship gift, man, friendship gift. And my dad knows what's going on, so he refuses it, and he goes like, the dude goes, what, you don't want my friendship bracelet, you racist or something? My dad looks him straight in the face, smiles, and goes, yes, vigorously nodding his head.
Man, that reminds me when I went to go visit my boyfriend for the first time, because he lived near Seattle before he moved to where I am. It was my first time being in, like, a large city. I don't count the ones nearby me because there's something. But it was the first time I've ever been to Seattle. It smelled very weird there. It smelled so weird there. It smelled like literal human shit. But it's like, I've never experienced people, like, trying to be like, hey, take this, buy this, take this, buy this. And it's like, you know, there's me, small, 5 feet tall, and at least my boyfriend is like, you know, he knows what the fuck is up. He's 6 feet tall, and he can, like, push these motherfuckers out of the way and shit. But it's like, I was a nervous fucking wreck because I don't like being rude to people, even to, like, especially complete strangers, because I'm just like, I don't want them to get mad at me. And I know, it's a flaw. It's a heavy-ass flaw I have.
Strangers, by definition, are not worthy of moral consideration, Lumlum. Simple.
Boyfriend also sells bracelets? No. He was taking me into the city because I've never been there before. And the market there was actually really nice.
No. All markets are bad, Lumlum. All of them. Living in the ass end of this place, I've picked up a thing or two. The two of us check the sparsely located buildings one by one. I make sure to mark down the foreign swears in a notepad to look up later. Several hours pass as both the sun and the temperature drops. Can't believe we're still looking. Someone must act faster. Read faster.
Can't believe we're still looking. These people are usually looking for any way possible to attract customers.
Maybe you shouldn't have insulted that one guy.
Fuck him. Calling me a meteor dodger, fucking prick.
Still, we must have checked dozens of places by now. But why won't anyone have a band?
Service guarantee
Yeah, no, this one's for you.
citizenship.
That's probably Rosa.
Ugh, fine. Her reputation, it does so precede her.
Fang's pupils contract. Not this again.
Her? You people are all the same, thinking that you have to go off.
Fang.
What? As you can see, her reputation does precede her. Choke on a platter of cocks. Everyone here knows of her, especially of her family. A platter stacks high. Oh, that's a dude. There you go.
That's definitely not a dude.
That is a dude.
Nope.
That is a man.
What the fuck am I looking at? Definitely not. See, even Fang was there. Her. There you go.
Oh, fuck. Wait, no, she was saying her because she was being referred to as her and not they. That's why.
Nope.
It's Xavier. It's a dude.
It's definitely it's a woman.
No.
A paraplegic is one.
Oh my god, his legs are gone.
Do not think thoughts you cannot perceive. Ree's uncle then. The uncle you seek is elsewhere. What? Yes, I know of that which you also desperately seek.
Wait, you know a venue? Where?
But first, the ritual that must be conducted. Finally, progress.
No way.
Tell us. Anything to get away from this guy. We will partake in the ancient humiliation that has slain my entire lineage. Even my own family, often this deadly sport before I was even born. Humiliation is diabolically easing, a clutchling out of earthly current. For as long as I can stand to hold it, and to the victorious my own artifact holding me to this flimsy visage. A phone Roomba. A phone Roomba. Only the finest tool to clean your phone. Yeah, let me show you its brushing majesty. He feels around his fanny pack for one of the Roombas, then hold his phone out on one hand. By the way, chat, you shouldn't wear fanny packs. Ever. No matter how useful they may be in foreign lands. They're weird and gay. He puts on the device and it whirs to life, slowly crossing the scene. Screen. When it reaches the edge, it beeps and turns around, making a return trip to where it started. After a few trips, the merchant turns the Roomba off and gives us an expectant leer.
I just used my shirt, though.
Do you? Do you have enough fabric on that thing to clean your phone? ... Yeah, I don't think I'm paying $40 for that stuff either.
$40 motherfucking dollars.
Like, I usually view money as mostly just inconsequential zeros in my bank account, but even I have some limits.
Wow, inconsequential zeros in your bank account. I wish I had that issue. Well, what's that? It's not worth that. That shit's not worth that much, though. Even if I could give one less of a shit for it. I wish I could have the carelessness of money like you, Arch.
Listen, mostly the money just increases month by month anyway by itself, so who the fuck cares? Like, if money literally breeds itself, why bother?
Oh my god, you lucky bastard. Oh, it's like I know you work hard for it, but fuck you.
Well, its ones and zeros keep increasing through this thing called interest. I'd highly recommend checking it out.
Oh my god. Aren't you a privileged little fuck?
But I am not paying $40 for a Roomba.
Pay the money,
Heresy's
Arch
the
Mudslapper.
question.
Oh,
Fire
you
is
gotta
the
go
answer.
back.
God damn it. Do you have any idea? Oh, I can go back here. At least it's a novelty. Fuck it, fine. Actually, I should ask $40 at least to make up for my loss here instead of $2. What do you think I am? Some cheap prostitute? To be fair. I slapped down the money on Reed's Maybe Family's booth. Very well, the contest is yours, along with this trinket. Head east of this filthy bazaar, and you will find your destiny. A Dynamo's. Pizza chain? You'll come to understand my wisdom once you reach it. Fare thee well, seekers of musical amphitheaters. The shopkeeper gives one last smug wave to us. Suckers. Although, I once bought this funny little ferret toy.
Did you have a ferret?
No, a ferret toy.
Oh, an actual. Oh, okay.
No, a ferret toy. God help. It's
Yes, a ferret toy. A toy that is in shape of a ferret. Okay.
sort of. But it's attached to a ball, and the ball had an equilibrium weight inside of it. So the ball would continuously roll when you put power through it, and it would yank the ferret after it. So the ferret would like bounce all over the place, right?
Oh, I know those. They sell them as cat toys here.
Yes, and I gave that to my dear little beloved cat, and he adored that thing and broke it very swiftly.
Aw.
He broke that time many times, many times. It was his second favorite toy. His most favorite toy is, well, something that can't be procured
Service
anymore.
guarantees
The
citizenship.
ultimate rarity. The, bottle cap of a soda can. Soda bottle. That was his favorite toy, because every time he batted it, it would slide away across the floor.
Oh.
That cat was bought, I don't know how many hundreds of dollars of cat toys every Christmas by grandma, my grandmother, aunt, uncles, family members. That cat received more packets at Christmas than I did. More packets than any child in this family has ever received. And the cat would look at them and just, no. We bought that motherfucker dried sardines and every luxurious cat food you can imagine, and he would just turn his nose up at it like, no. The only snack we ever got him that he liked were these dumb little crunchy banana snack thingies that for some reason he adored.
Oh. You know, that reminds me of my cat. I buy her, like, multiple different cat trees. I bought some, like, you know, some of the cat, like, tree whatever that I can screw into the wall so she can go elevated above where I am, too. Buy her a bunch of toys, bought her a nice $40 bed, bought her a bunch of very nice stuff. She prefers sleeping in the boxes. She prefers sleeping in bags. She prefers chewing on the boxes than the various different things I gave her to chew on. She prefers either sleeping in the window, prefers sleeping under literally everything she's not supposed to. I try to buy her fancy treats. She prefers chewing on a cardboard instead. She's fucking weird, but I still love her.
The mystery of cats. I motioned to her Fang to follow and start heading in the direction the shopkeeper showed us. ... After twisting through the endless maze of merchants and frivolities, Fang finally stops in front of a building. We're here! That actually looks like a pretty nice pizza restaurant. The building is an antiquated Italian restaurant with the words Dino Mo's Pizza and Pasta written on the grand sign out front. It doesn't say that, though. It just says Dino Mo's, you lying slut.
Pizza, huh? In the middle of Little Trudon.
Let's see. I open the double doors for Fang to enter. There's a plaque for the National Register of Historic Places on the window. That looks like a nice place. I'd eat here. Historical, huh? Inside is a homely Italian-styled pizzeria. The warm candle lighting against the lattice dividers of the booths casts shades of orange along the walls and floor. The two of us walk up to the reception desk. And the very tired waitress puts on a plastic smile when she sees us.
Welcome to the historic Dino Mo's. Table for two?
Yes. But actually, we just need to ask the management for something. The waitress rolls her eyes and skulks off.
Service with a smile, huh?
Working in the industry grates on you. The industry.
This is a historical place, though, isn't it? Wouldn't they have higher standards for...
That's a wonderful character right there. Hey! If it isn't little Lucy! Fang's skin goes several shades lighter. I haven't seen you since August! God, he remembers. Come here and give Uncle Mo a hug. An old T-Rex hobbles his way to us with arms spread wide. Well, as wide as he could, at least. Fang squawks in protest as she's pressed into his apron-covered belly.
Uncle Mo, what are you doing here?
I'm working, Tuts. This is my restaurant. Hold up, your uncle is Mo? Mo as in the Mo at the start of Dynamos?
No, I mean, I don't know.
Ha ha ha! My baby girl's hasn't swung by in ages. Who be this lucky guy? Don't tell me you got yourself hitched already. I feel my own skin warm up now. The old T-Rex laughs louder and slaps his rotund belly. Relax, kids. I'm messing with ya. Come on, I'll give ya the best seat in the house. Mo wraps an arm around each of our shoulders and drags us through the restaurant to a cozy yet dark booth sequestered away from the rest. We're shoved into the seats and the owner/uncle bends over the table to light the sole candle there. I'm having a candlelit dinner with Fang now. No pizza. Go romantic. The hell is happening? Now you twos, wait right here while I make my little prince's favorite pie. Oh, me, of course. Who the fuck calls pizza pie? Come on, you fucking weirdos.
I mean, I've seen plenty of people in New York and Jersey call them pies.
None of those people were people, Lum.
I mean, anyone from New York or New Jersey don't really qualify as people most of the time, so yeah, you got me there.
Mo proceeds to saunter off, pushing through the double doors that probably led to the kitchen. I look over the candle to Fang. She looks how I feel at the moment, lost and confused. What just happened?
I don't know.
So... Fuck, come on, Anon, you can do it. You're part of the team that kicked Reddit's ass in Claws of Duty, Jurassic Warfare. Is that really your uncle?
No, he's just a good family friend. My dad goes bowling every Thursday with him.
Sounds fun. You ever go along? It is fun. Bowling is great. It just hurts your thumb, which is the problem.
Oh, I love bowling. It is very fun. And you just have weak thumbs, Arch. Not anymore.
All that sportsy stuff.
All that sporty
Service guarantee
stuff doesn't
citizenship.
appeal to me.
Listen, I love bowling, but I would never accuse it of being a sport. Come on now. Come on.
Besides, I have school and band stuff to worry about. Not to mention my dad's a bit of an asshole.
The image of a golf club comes to mind. You don't say.
Uh-huh. Whenever I'm listening to my music at night, he always yells through the door about audible bowel movements.
Honestly, do you blame him? Thanks, Max.
Maybe not.
My dad isn't even really there most of the time. When I do interact with him, it's just these huge orders about what to do with myself. You're going to camp, you're going to Brazil, you're going to some coastal town for half a year. Then again, that last one was more my fault.
Sounds rough. What about your mom?
What about her? Pretty sad mother, a bit naggy. She'd always try to dress me for school so I'd look like the biggest dork ever. One time she got me into a denim jacket and jeans combo.
The double denim disaster. God.
How'd you know? Wait a second.
Another word and you got hot wax in your face.
I'm holding back my laughter behind my fists. And he'd always try to embarrass me in front of everyone.
Don't all moms do that?
Why don't you tell me, pirate princess? You know, hot wax really only hurts for the first few seconds. That's true. After that, it's not hot anymore.
Yep.
That cute look of surprise, though, lasting for eternity.
Breathe a word of that to anyone, and this candle's going up where the sun doesn't shine, and while it's still lit.
I scraped the hardened wax on my forehead off with one hand. All right, jeez. But what about your mom? Is she like on heroin or something?
No, she's just always in her own little world. Nothing is ever wrong, there is no flaws with anything. No concern is worth worrying about.
Yeah, that can't be healthy. Yeah, being optimistic and happy must be devastating for the soul.
I've made it do so far.
Well, for what it's worth, you've still got Trish, Reed, and Nessa.
Yeah, the one whose horn is more important than finding a place, my shitty baby brother and Reed.
Fang groans as she leans back in her seat.
The new guy's the only one I can rely on. My life sucks.
I don't know.
We haven't found a venue and our show is in a week. Ugh. Fucking Naomi. Fucking Dad.
On the flip side, we're getting some of your favorite pizza at one of the pricier Italian places around, for free too.
But the venue.
We still have time. So pizza first, then we can find a place for your show, which totally won't be like in the restaurant we're currently in or anything. Someone say a pizza! Someone order a fucking pizza! Mo slides a large pizza on the table in front of us. A pizza with extra sausage, anchovies, pepperoni, and ham. Also known as the Moe's Original Meteor Pizza. Lucy's favorite. Anchovies is disgusting.
It would be fucking amazing if it wasn't for the goddamn anchovies. I go by Fang now, actually.
Whoa, you think getting uppity with me. You're trying to make me all Mo confused, you punk. He gives Fang a light noogie. So, what you punks been up to? Actually, Mr. Mo, we were going to ask, Mr. Young punky, I don't need to be so formal. Ah, fuck my head. I think that's what he's trying to do. You youngins, I heard you talking about your parents. Ah, man, here comes the lecture.
Mo, you know,
Stop that.
self-voicing disabled.
You know, the best part of being young is... No!
Whoa!
No! Everybody shouts at Mo.
We got a code K on line 1.
Mo hangs his head in despair. Alright, though, kids. I just got a pissed off mother to deal with it. Mo stomps away to the reception desk, leaving Fang, the pizza, and me. Somewhere a child has burned their upper mouth bits off on the pizza, I can only assume.
Hey, free food.
Fang piles 3 slices on a plate, catching a few of the anchovies before they slide off. I think I'll only take 1. I'd rather not get hot burn at 18. Why not? Man, this place sure isn't historical for no reason. Even something as ridiculous as this tastes phenomenal. Good thing it's free, and we're willing to pay a premium for this stuff. Kicks Comet Pizza ass any day of the week.
It really hooks you in, don't it?
Oh, I didn't realize I was in my own world for a bit. Yeah, it's real good. She's already down 2 slices.
Jim, I have to limit myself around the good stuff.
Fang picks up her last slice, tosses upwards, and snaps it out of the air with 1 bite. Whoa, cool trick, duty parties. While she raises her middle finger to remark, the grin on Fang's face says it's more out of humor than malice.
You gonna finish that?
I look at my half-eaten slice. I guard my hoard with an iron bulwark. Mine!
Didn't want it anyway.
A large pizza that only comes in 3 slices. What the fuck? What are these slices? How big are they?
Question. Fire.
I mean, they could be rather large slices.
Mine. I'm quick to finish off my slice to keep it to myself while Fang goes for her 3rd helping. The pizza doesn't last, sadly, as we continue to take slices. Its life is ended in a matter of minutes, when otherwise I would have committed pesticide in an hour. By the end, I am satisfied, enjoying the feeling of the itis.
Uncle Mo just knows how to make it.
Yeah, your uncle is pretty cool. Fang gets out of her seat, legs unsteady as she fights off the need for a well-needed nap.
I'll see you at the front. I've got a serious need for real this time.
I snicker a nod. Sure, leave me to deal with your uncle. I force myself out of the booth and casually meander to the reception area. Mo is there, placing the receiver on the desk's phone back. Hey, son, you enjoyed a meal? Sir? Is he Jar Jar Binks now? Definitely. Feeling like I'm a blackout any second. Ha ha ha. That's what I like to hear. Got to make you a steak then? We aren't. No? Could have fooled me with that disaster you call flirting. Oh, really? Thanks looking for a venue. Our band is planning a show for next week. Really now? Why not have it here then? I hate my customers anyway. I look around the restaurant trying to find any real place for a band to actually play. Don't sweat the details, kid. Mo grins. Me and the boys are used to making room for shows. You was just telling me and little Lucy I got a place. Then you're sure to sweep her off her feet. Well, what, huh? Anon.exe has failed. To be young and in love again. Listen here, non. Segreti dell'amore, the secret to love. Italian. It's not shared misery. You can complain about all the little details in life, but that don't fix your problems. However, yes, can't be trying to do everything for her neither. Otherwise, she just expect you to fix all her problems for you. Secret is support. Support? You've got to be her support. You've got to fix her own problems, but you've got to back her up on them. And from what I hear from, NASA, you've already been done that. I suppose I have, like at her practice out on the roof. Like now. Bada bing. Bada boom.
Bada boom.
Back to work, Jerry.
We love Jerry in this house.
Anyway, be good to her, and she'll be good to ya. To use. I raised her right after all. Thanks, Mo. Anytime. I've been hanging around you fools for a long time. I can't just ignore the kitchen anymore, you know. Give a little Lucy my regards, huh? Sure.
Okay, this is just funny. The eccentric stripper said, bro, this is every accent Arch can do rolled into one.
Mo saunters back to the kitchen. Now that I think about it, how does he cook with those little arms? Look at Mo. I look a bit closer. There's several toy claws hanging on a rack just inside the kitchen door. Somehow I don't think that was something I was supposed to see.
Alright, I'm back. Let's hit the road. Maybe we'll find somewhere to play before sundown.
Actually, we really don't. Fang freezes in place.
How?
Your uncle.
You asked Uncle Mo if my band could play?
Yeah, he seemed pretty excited about it. He's got a stage ready and everything. Taking liberties with reality there, but Fang still isn't moving. Did I do something wrong? It's a blur of motion.
Oh, that's fucking cute, using her wings too.
I don't know. Looks a
No,
little...
that's cute.
Oh, I don't know. I find this a little disturbing myself.
Oh no, it's fucking cute.
I don't know about that. 1 second, Fang looks like she's going to start hyperventilating. Next is like I'm wrapped in a blanket of down feathers, being shaken from side to side, with a tinnitus-inducing scream right in my ear.
Oh, we got a venue! Ah!
It's so infectious. My arms reflexively support her, wrapping around below her wings. Fang's arms are wrapped around my shoulders as she clings to me. I feel something warm, soft, and somewhat moist press against my cheek.
We got a venue, we got a venue, we got a venue! Ah!
All movement stops and reality resumes. Fang's wings withdraw from around us. She pulls away until only her hands are on my shoulders. My hands are now at her side, and I can feel her warm scales on my palms. Would scales be warm? Oh. Wow. It's the sound of clapping that causes us to jump apart, faces bright red and breath rapid. Back at the kitchen door is Mo, clapping loudly with his minuscule arms. I suppose we, call NASA?
Yeah, and tell him, right?
Totally. Verm Drama's got a venue, and we gotta tell him too that his dad is gonna give him a hug when he gets back home. Fag smiles softly and nods. Good thing Naomi put NASA's number in my phone. Thanks, Cumsicle. Even though I didn't ask for it. The tone rings twice. Yes? Hey, NASA. Hold on, I'll put you on speaker. Go ahead. Mission accomplished. We got a venue set up.
Citizenship.
Oh, they did? That's great!
Yeah, we're Dino Mo's place in Little Troon Town.
Service
Cool.
guarantees citizenship.
I'll bring the NASCAR over in a jiffy. Huh, kill yourself. I'm going to punch him.
You sure you want us to get you now? Now that you have business out of the way, you and Fang could go do something fun. ...
You know, it may not be such a bad idea, even if it is an idea from the orchid oppressor. ... Good lord, I'm never going to be able to play golf again. I'll pass. It's getting pretty dark. I don't know what golf had to do with that, but fair enough.
Oh.
Alright, stay put and we'll be there soon. Alright, see you. All's left is to wait a few minutes for the ride to get here. Fang is sitting on a bench in front of one of the restaurant windows. She's humming to herself and her tail is drumming Eurobeat on the bench. I take a seat next to her. By now, the plaza has cooled down, most shops have closed, and the only people still out are returning home after the long day. The two of us sit in companionable silence, save for Fang's humming and tail drumming. Her mood is contagious, and soon enough, I am humming with her. I already know the song. It's from the roof. Except more happy. The scene is great. Just Fang and I on a bench in the waning sunlight in the middle of a deserted plaza. Take the moment in, I almost don't notice Fang scooting closer. ... And that's all you get for romance there, chat. We're calling it quits. Gotta stop there and read more Superchats before it gets too icky. Jesse Jinx, #Tanya, Mo has successfully gone from being a German, trying to be Italian, to being Cockney English, to being Australian. Just now about everything but Italian. I think that was pretty good Italian, actually. And I'm the one who decides on my channel, so there you go. Where were we? Father Jack the Enlightened just called Nomi what she is, a Dubai porta potty. Lum, do you know what a Dubai porta potty is?
I've heard the term once, and then I buried it into the back of my subconscious and don't want to be reminded.
Ah, good. So, a Dubai porta potty is like Instagram girls and models and stuff that gets messages from Dubai princes like, hello, can I fly you to my palace in Dubai and poo on you for $10,000? And they go, yeah.
Ugh.
It's a thriving economy, Lum.
It's disgusting.
Well, yes, but that's part of the point.
Ugh.
Marksman of 117B, I don't speak Spanish, yet I know more than Lum. As a Salvadorian, the superior Latino, I revoke your Latino card. You're stuck with Latinx.
No, fuck you.
Father Jack the Enlightened, she wants a Yuri GB with Fang. She was leading you. I don't know. I think she has plenty. She has demonstrated a a passion for pee-pee as it is. I don't think she's into the other side. Memes Inlord, Arch is correct. Naomi did nothing wrong. Glad that you both seem to enjoying it. Curb stomp backseaters and more money to Gator Fund. That means we only need another $65 for the Wonny Hug the Gator Fund then. Spoofers. Wait, I heard that. A Chamber 00 Anon. She made me get into a relationship. My lonely ass. Handing her $50. Hey Naomi, mind doing me a solid? Yeah, true. Naomi did nothing wrong. Lichgate Wrath. How have you missed all the subtext that Naomi is an obsessive control freak who only wants things perfect in her perfect life? There's nothing wrong with that. That is a virtuous act to set your own house in order. And if that means infringing upon the freedoms of losers nearby, then so much the better. Elsie Sorana, Lum Lum needs to watch Deep Space Nine. She will get exposed to a lot of promenade.
Deep Space Nine, what's that?
It's a terrible TV show that I do not recommend.
Okay.
Father Jack the Enlightened. That's right, Arch. Demand the fish. Teach her her place. Demean the fish. Good. JJ Sickman. You have a wonderful and scary brain, Arch. Lumi, you really brighten up this game with your reaction to his insanity. Hashtag anti-Deathclaw pencil.
Aw, thank you.
You should just do Naomi's voice like that.
Okay.
Dizwiz, what are you doing, Asteroid Chat? Do your thing. No, I like this universe. Hyena fur. Ooh, Seattle has changed for the worse. Used to just smell of the sea. Now it smells of the sea and an Iraqi burn pit. Elsa Solana, pay the money. Arch, much suffer. Elsa Solana, Arch, I paid over $3,000 to make you dance like my personal puppet. This speaks volume of just how cheap you actually are, considering the things I've got you to do. Pay me more. More. Berserk Shitbear, you mentioned Iltherio or Litherio in the Old Dwarf fantasy video as something it can produce from Grumril. Where did you draw that lore? Well, you're gonna have to ask the me from like 3 years ago, and I'll give you an answer. Father Jack the Enlightened, Tsundere Art, it's not like I like you, bucka. Largely, yes. Sentinel Rex, fun fact, most dinos were probably warm-blooded. Well, yes, otherwise they probably wouldn't be able to operate very well. And Hexy, how can you not like Deep Space Nine, Art? It's got the Ferengi, because it's boring and slow and poorly paced. You must understand, it's terrible. Right. NASA, Mom, Dad, we're home. Right back to Fang's house, went by uneventful. Fang and I didn't talk about what happened, so NASA didn't have an aneurysm.
Oh, welcome home, Nasser dear. How did your date go? I'm just dying to know.
I'm also interested. I don't know how, but he's looking into the exact center of my pupils with no margin of error. So, Non, how was your trip with my little girl?
Dad! Why don't you get ready for bed, Lucy?
Fang glowers. Lucy, your mom. I looked to Fang. Okay, yeah, it was a date. It went well, sir. What did? We were able to find a venue, and I met Fang's Uncle Mo. Fang's dad sputters. I have half a mind of bringing you to the station, boy. And the other half of testing my new nightstick on you. He's a police officer.
Dear, not in front.
I wouldn't mind doing this again. Oh wow, look on Fang's face is really cute.
Oh, I'm so happy for you two.
I have rediscovered my testicles, wow. I wave as I turn to the door. I'll see you at school, Fang. I turn around, flip her dad, double birds. I walk backwards.
Yeah, you two and on.
I stop at the end of the pavement and shout at the top of my voice, "I'm fucking your daughter!" And then I run. With that, I exit the door. Once it's closed, I can feel all the bravado evaporate, and my legs turn to jelly. I think that's enough excitement for one day. My first step forwards towards the bus stop is so wobbly, I worry I'll end up in Fang's mom's rose bushes. It would probably be a good idea to sit a bit and catch my breath before going home and take a seat on the curb just outside Fang's house. The door behind me slams open, I jerk around to see NASA being shoved down the steps. "Don't come back until you're finished thinking." The door slams again, I hear a morose sigh. Aw, man. None? Yeah? Why are you sitting here? It's a good goddamn question. To facilitate this conversation, I suppose. Just catching my breath. Your dad's a bit harsh? Homicidal, but close enough. NASA huffs and shoves his hand back into his pocket. "You know, you're the reason Dad kicked me out, right?" "What?" And I was pissed. I so much as looked at Fang, but what did you do? Turns out letting you run off with Fang is just encouraging your degeneracy, or something. Don't step any closer, please. Sighing, NASA drops to sit on the curb next to me. I scoot away. He kicks a rock clean across the road and into the neighbor's mailbox. Impressive. Huh. Getting kicked out really got you that down? Sure. Convincing what's the real's answer? What's it to you? Not much, just figured I'd ask. I mean, your cumsicle is now alone in the house with your dad whilst you're out here, I'm just saying. He stretches his wings and lays back on the pavement. Just figures it get to this. Get to what? Me getting punished for Fang's issues? Nessa lays an arm over his eyes. Why do you need to go alone? You saw her today. She was this close to killing your girlfriend. Honestly, you should be thanking me for that. He waves me away at that. Go on. You aren't my therapist. That's true. I don't want to be either. Humor me. Nessa's arms flop away from his face and onto the concrete. Ugh. I mean, look at it from my perspective. Fang is always up to something stupid. More often than not these days, she's arguing with either me or my parents. At this rate, Fang will end up a junkie or in prison somewhere. I cringe at the mental image of a junkie Fang. Mum and Dad have pretty much accepted that, so who do you think all their hopes and dreams go to? Me. With a growl, NASA sits back up. It's like I'm not allowed to have any problems of my own. Not allowed to mess up or do anything less than the best. Judging by the trophy case at school, you aren't doing too bad. I wish it was an option to fail, I mean. Instead, I'm stuck with no room for error, and I'm still with a broken sister. And she's still my sister, you know? I can't help but be worried for her. But what can I do? She hates me, and I can't bring up my worries with my parents. Even Naomi notices I get stressed about it. I just want my sister to be happy, to go back to normal, so I can fetishize her like I always did. But I don't even remember what her normal name is. I don't have siblings myself, but if I did, I certainly would have trouble doing all you're able to. That selflessness by itself should be help you, right? Selflessness? You're kidding me. Her friends would be destroyed if Fang just dropped all that. Who am I to even wish she were different? So you're getting all this worked up and you aren't sure if it's even the right thing? Yeah, I guess so. I try and pass everything NASA's bitched about up until now. Guess it's time for Dr. Mo's psychological response. You know, NASA, have you ever considered just not being such an enormous fucking bitch? To just doing what you need to do and fixing your sister? I did it in like 2 weeks, okay? And here you are, failing. What? NASA brightly lunges at me. I hold my hands up in supplication. I consider what to say. Most advice drifts to the forefront of my thoughts. Hear me out. Just consider this. Maybe it's not your job. I mean, you go out of your way to try and help her. Hell, even Cumsicle has tried. But maybe Fangs' problem is her problems to fix. But. We met your uncle today. Uncle Moo? Yeah, and he had some advice for me. He said she'd need someone to support her, not fix her problems for her. Isn't that what I've been doing? No, you've been failing. Remember the show in the auditorium? The perturbed Petrosaur sags as he recalls that disaster. No. Look, man, you've got a lot of problems of your own. Your girlfriend is the biggest slut in the entirety of the school system, and probably banging your dad. That's enough for any guy. Maybe you should take care of that first, before you try to fix your sister. Well, if Uncle Mo said so, he is the only one to not have fucked Naomi behind my back. But why did he tell you that? Shit. Just advice from an old guy. You know how they love to give advice. His head shakes side to side, dismissing my dismissal. No way, not Uncle Mo. He'd never give you the time of day. Shit. Look, he just wanted to give me some advice with Fang, and now I'm giving it to you. So drop it. No way. Advice for Fang, saying it was a date? Do you like my sister? Oh. Welcome to the party. That explains a lot. Shit. But I didn't... Oh, God, what would Dad think of the kids? Little monsters. Little mutant fucking half-breeds. Ah. What the fuck? Hell, if Dad finds out at all. Nasser. He pauses, the look of shocked disdain still stuck in his face. At this point, it seems like you just want to be a stressed mess. Maybe I do like your sister. Sure, she's rude, violent, maybe a bit bipolar, but so are all the best females. She's impressionable, self-centered, stubborn, the list goes on. Are you looking to taste some concrete? Nasser, I can see your fucking arms, bro. You're not intimidating anybody. I can see your pants. You're wearing slim-fit jeans, crushing your testicles mercilessly against your butthole. You are not a threat. But beyond all that, there's more to her. Like her passion, Nasser. Nasser, you don't want me to tell me what your dad's gonna have to do to you. She adores music, adores playing music, and she has these moments of pure bat-shitting insanity, where I can see a softer side of her. The pop of Knuckles from NASA tells me I should rephrase that. I mean, it feels like I've gotten to see a side of Fang that she hasn't shown anyone else. I've imagined her ass crack, for example. A side that's willing to give a loser like me the time of day. And that's enough? I don't know, man. This is all uncharted waters. Like, how did you and Naomi get together? And that is a very long story. How long? About 2 school semesters, 30 track meets, and a school election. So about a paperback book then? Sure, why not? NASA hums and reclines back onto the pavement. Sheesh, how do we wind up talking about our love lives? Speak for yourself, man. I know fuck all about this stuff. And you think I do? No, I think Naomi's wearing the proverbial pants in this relationship. Naomi's the one that makes all the plans and stuff. Called it. Seems like she does that a lot. Just the way she is. Anyway, I think Dad's had enough time and beer to cool down now. How long has it been? About an hour, I think. Bullshit. Wait. I swiftly withdraw my phone to check the time. The last bus has departed and I will be sleeping outside because of my retardation. I could give you a lift and let you find out I live in the shittiest part of town. No, it's fine. If I run, I think I can make it. Well, then let me keep you. I'll catch you schooling on. Yeah, sure thing. And for what it's worth, you're not like the monkeys we heard about all the time at Dino News Network. Hairless monkey, actually, I'll have you know. The kind that hang around this part of town called Skin Row, you know? The lesser part of the neighborhood. Just gonna ignore that. Thanks for sticking around a bit. It's nice to finally be able to tell someone all that. I wave NASA goodbye as I get up and start jogging for the bus stop. I'm mentally fatigued after everything that's happened today. I check my phone for the time. It's still deformed and my arm is still weird. I open up the browser and go to a familiar Sudeten sword swallowing IRC. Hey faggots, guess who just got back from a perfect date? 12 replies from a single post. I think that's a new record for me. 1 week later. The week's been a mix of excitement and trepidation. More excitement from Fang and the band, and trepidation on my part around Fang. I've come to terms with how I feel. I just can't stop noticing all the little things she does. Like her cute tail wagging to a silent tune.
Guarantees citizenship.
Or her weird and funny way of eating. Or how soft and huggable her wings look. Fetish unlocked. Raptor Jesus, if this is what love is, I kind of want to sample buckshot. And yet I don't want it to stop. Even now as Mo and Reed work on clearing the floor of tables and making a noise. A noise? A noose? Ah, camel toe. Sort of, kind of. And I am drooling like an idiot as I watch Fang bend over a large amp. Well, what are you waiting for? Lean in and press your face to it. I'm sure she won't mind.
No, that's rude.
Rude? That's all it is? It's just rude?
Lewd.
That's all? It's just rude.
Rude and lewd.
And non, please, could you not shove your face into my ass? It's rude. Well, shit, you're probably right. Ahem. Even now, her tail wags that mysterious beat in her head. There you go. Well, we'll minimize it a bit, so that way Lumi can have a look at the shoes. You into shoes or just feet?
Neither.
Not to mention the way those jeans hugs her hips and ass. The soft buttocks. Ahem. Huh? It's Trish.
Aren't you supposed to be helping?
Yeah, but I was looking at, Fang's ass and imagining how soft it'd be. Thank you. Now your boobies are here. I can imagine them instead. Would it be rude if I just... Oh, shit, right. Yeah, right, just moving this table. Ha 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 ha. No, Trish, don't leave. I like you better than Fang. Please come back. I pick up the last table on the floor and hurriedly move it to the suspiciously large storage room in the back of Dino Mo's. I set the table down with the rest right next to the seemingly out-of-place bucket of cement mix. Looking out from the closet, the joint is actually pretty big. The area is a good 150 by 200 feet, so without the tables, there's enough space for at least a few hundred people. Impressed, I let out a low whistle. By the way, chat, everyone should get a walk-in freezer. It's like the best thing ever. Walk-in freezers are amazing. You can store so much food and stuff in there. It's great.
Man. Yeah, let me get a walk-in freezer for the apartment that I rent.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. I don't have enough room. I'm on time, right?
That's a mislabeled shirt right there. That would fit much better on my little Triceratops. Take it off, now. Actually, where are your bra straps? Are you... Oh.
She goes braless.
Oh, okay. Warming to the idea. Where did she come from? Huh? Who are you?
We've met before.
Wait. Stella? From the toilet that one time. Oh, I remember now. She gleefully nods.
Yes, Rosa should be coming any minute now, too.
Wait, it's cold in here. I should be seeing your nipples if you're going. Oh, never mind. I haven't spoken to either of them since campus beautification. Well, other than Stella through the bathroom door, but that doesn't really count. But Fang and the rest will be happy. They have at least 2 fans, right?
You know, there's always room in the gardening club if you still want to join in on.
There's no way I'm going back to that sort of prison labor. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. I look the pale green spine-covered thing up and down, including the Oppai t-shirts he's wearing. What the fuck? Do you know what that reads? You do know what your shirt says, right? That
I like that picture.
that is a picture.
It's funny.
Stella gives me a quizzical look and glances down her shirt, her face turning bright red.
Oh my, this was the only clean shirt I had.
If I didn't feel the way I did about Fang, I'd think Stella's stammering was kinda cute. Suddenly her face lights up and her eyes return to me.
Wait, you like anime too, don't you?
Okay, admittedly, the way she curls her tail around her leg like that is mildly adorable.
It is.
The only thing that ruins it is her enormous fucking hands. Jesus Christ. Play it cool and on. No need to reveal your power level.
Oh no.
I've seen a bit here and there. Yeah, a little bit. That's amazing.
That's amazing. Okay,
Service
if you want her to
guarantee
transition, go ahead and read. That's amazing. I don't have anyone else I can talk to about it. What's your favorite anime? I love Precure. Oh, Precure is fucking great.
Precure. I've heard the... What's Precure?
It's a magical girl anime.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I've seen a hentai from that.
Of course you did.
Yep. It was a ugly bastard NTR manga, I'm pretty sure. I recognize the characters. Well, at least she's got good taste, I suppose. Wrapped to Jesus on his cross of rock. It takes all my strength not to physically cringe.
Oh, we should watch it together sometime. I have the box set up every season. We can marathon it over a long weekend or something.
Yeah, I've got some. I'll just block my calendar for this. Maybe for after the heat death of the universe. Listen, okay? Chicks that dig anime are rare enough as it is, so maybe she's got crap taste. You can fix that. You can work on it and on. There is a harem route in this game, I'm sure of it. Anyway, the show isn't for another half hour.
I wanted to ask you before, what did you think of your fortune?
I kind of forgot. Yeah, not lying, I forgot too. There was a fortune?
You got the judgment.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, well, how would you like another?
I got time to kill, sure. She pulls her deck of tarot cards from somewhere. I mean, there's a little bit of a cleavage there. She could hide a deck of cards in there, I guess.
Service guarantees citizenship.
It's the most wholesome place to pull it from, as the alternative is, well, not good. Where the fuck does she hide these things? Anyway, she finds the deck out.
All right, take one.
I take one at random and show it to her.
Upright strength. Oh, I don't think you need to worry about what's to come, Anon.
The fuck does that mean?
Gotta go. Nature calls. See you at the show.
She flees in denim-pissing fear. Well then. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I step out of the stage to see the band's point of view. Cutting out. It's probably YouTube in that case, because everything on my end looks normal. Check restream.
And are you sure you dug your internet trench enough?
Restream is stable. Yep, it's YouTube. You might try to refresh, otherwise it's just YouTube being YouTube.
YouTube's been giving everybody issues lately.
Yep, so nothing I can do about it yet. And then, promptly trip. Wow.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? I just tripped over my own fucking feet. There's a loose cord over my foot. That's probably not good for the show. I stand up and wipe the dust from my pants. Trish is the organizer. Right now she's giving Reed a lecture on why it's probably a bad idea to put certain fentanyl in the smoke machine. Hey Trish! Trish looks over her shoulder and Reed's face lights up. Can you come here for a second? Trish sighs, points between her eyes and Reed's and stomps over to the stage.
What do you want, Skinny?
I just love how you call me racial epithets. I just tripped on one of the wires up here.
Sucks to be you.
No, bitch. Perfect. Ah. Just the ideal female. Should I plug them all into a surge protector so you guys don't fall during the concert?
What? No, of course not. We won't trip. I have that on good authority.
Whose?
Breeds.
Ah. Right. You might be close to perfect, but you're a little retarded.
I mean, the perfect girl is always at least a little retarded.
That's true. And you trust his word on something like this?
Sure. He's the expert on all this stuff and all.
Before I can object, Trish turns away and runs after Reed, who is huddled over the smoke machine, pungent fumes wafting from its exposed innards. Well, seems like he's got that handled. Trish seemed pretty confident Reed knows what he's doing with the stage. But Reed obviously doesn't understand cable management. I feel like fixing cables is the solution here.
Yeah, I have a feeling that if you leave them as is, Fang's gonna be the one to trip on it, fall, and then somehow break her neck and die. As is, please. Fix it. Fix. Don't do... Put up a poll, Archly.
Don't fix. What are you doing, chat?
Don't. Jeez, chat. You want someone to trip, die, and break their neck?
Goddamn chat.
The fortune said, don't fear. Good God, leave it. Fix it, leave it, fix it.
Heresy's the
Oh,
question.
never mind. Lord
Fire
Commissar,
is the
leave it.
answer.
Trust them. Power of capitalism. And so the vote comes to an immediate end. Pyman, leave as is.
Guarantees citizenship.
$20. Right, capitalism has spoken. But now that you're capitalizing me, I'm going to buy some time to see if you want to capitalize it further. Here's the Lord, if we can do both,
Here's the
vote,
question.
leaning, and
Fire is
donate
the
to the
answer.
Gator Fund. Fix the cables. If one or the other, put this to the fix. All right, $15 to fix it. $25 to leaving it.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Want to hug the gator. Okay, that's what, 40 now? So we're only $60 away from want to hug the gator. Let's see. 15 to 20. 20 to fix the cable, 15 to leave as is. Is everybody calm down?
Leave it one.
Is everyone fine with this? Everybody accepts what's going on?
Yep, it looks like everyone calmed down now. Oh, for what? Needs it in 20. Do not fix. It's funny.
Heresy's the
Also
question.
for Gator Fun.
Fire is the answer.
Leave it in Gator for Canadian 20. Well, looks like we funded Gator.
60. Leave it and Gator. All right. Yep, Gator is
Heresy's the question.
funded.
Fire is the answer.
I've got to find the... Yeah. Celebration. Okay, now I need to do
Heresy's the
math.
question. Fire is the answer.
Right. So 15 to fix it. Fix it. 20, 30 to fix it. 60, 70,
Service
80,
guarantees citizenship.
110, 105 to leave it. If my head math is correct, which it may be or it may not be. Okay. Nothing else. Everybody happy? Our little mini dono war come to an end at leave as is.
Yep.
All right, good. Leave as is. Very well. Leave the stage as is. Reed may not understand cable management, but then again, neither did I. Probably better to let sleeping fossils lie. Now that that's taken care of, I glance at the pizza-themed clock on the wall. 30 minutes until the show starts. The band is doing one last sound test. Reed's bass drum bearing another new logo for the VVM drummer that doesn't look half bad. Trish has a wicked grin on her face, and I can practically see the dollar signs in her eyes. And
Service
Fang.
guarantees citizenship.
Her ass still in the air. No, she looks a little bit. Fang looks anxious, hands wringing the straps of her Hollywood electric guitar. I consider what I'm about to do is extremely stupid, but... Hey, I walk up. Slap her ass, apparently. Jumps. She jumps a little as I step back on stage. Her knuckles are bright white as they strangle the leather strap.
Hey.
The secret is sauce.
Sauce?
Yep.
That says support, Arch.
The secret is sauce.
Okay, Arch.
I offer her my most supportive sauce. You've got this, Fang.
Don't feel like I do, though.
You do. You've been practicing all month for this, and you've improved immensely since your last gig. I have complete faith in your ability to play guitar. Don't worry so much. Just don't fret about it. It'll be fine. Trish rolls her eyes. Reed's vacant stare has a bit of approval.
At least it wasn't a dinosaur pun this time.
I'm not that unfunny.
You are.
I'm not, though. Fuck you. I am hilarious. That's true.
No one thinks that, loser.
Trish, you're pushing your limits here. Temptation to reach out and just squeeze one tit and then run, increasing. Don't you have something to be triggered about?
You can't use that word. That's our word.
Oh, God, she's adorable.
Heresy is the question.
I can
Fire
fix
is
her,
the
chat.
answer.
I can fix her. Just did. Want to see me do it again?
Ladies, please. Shut the fuck up. We've got sweet music to play.
Showtime.
All right, next up, we got the.
What? They go right into their next song with gusto. An hour later, and the band is wrapping up their last song for the night. I take my eyes off the stage to get a read on the crowd. Easily a good 100 people showed up to see Vavum drama. Better than any of us expected. The look on Fang's face when everyone begins filtering into the restaurant was priceless. That's terrible.
It's like little paper dolls.
They were on the last song of the night, the bizarrely long name of which I missed.
I just gotta ask, why is Hitler riding my bike?
That is a good question.
Pretending to be a monkey.
Alright, Reed definitely wrote this one. The band really has improved, as opposed to booing and pointing at the audience, is listening intently.
At 3 a.m. in the morning on a fucking Tuesday.
After the song ends, the Vum drama hangs on to the pose of their final note. It's silent. I applaud the band. Eventually, some other patrons join in. The applause turns to cheers, and the cheers turn to uproar. The crowd was cheering. Actually cheering this time. The bandmates' face light up, and they all glance at each other. The hard work has taken its toll on the three, giving them varying degrees of perspiration. The sweat is trickling down Fang's forehead. Triss has gone from an afro to dreadlocks, and Reed is providing the restaurant with a nice ocean scent. Fang finishes with a furious flurry of strumming on her fretboard.
Woo! Thank you, little Trudoon!
The crowd's approval is obvious, even in the makeshift mosh pit where I see Stella getting fake curb stomped. Damn. At least I think it's fake. Rosa is on the other side of the room, too entranced by the music to care. I don't see any blood, so she's good.
Anon!
Before I could react, I was swept up in a blur of feathers.
Aww.
Fang wrapped her arms and wings around me and kept rocking back and forth.
Oh my god, we did it! They actually love Worm drama!
I tune out the alarm screaming in my head and hug her back. Her wings just as soft and huggable as they look. Fang's beak settling against my cheek, the warm scales sliding smoothly up and down against it. This is nice. I become aware of my hands planted firmly on the small of Fang's back and pressing her closer to me. Beneath my splayed palm is soft, warm, and drenched in sweat. I find that I don't really mind the slickness. Yet another fetish unlocked. Dun 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 dun. Fetish unlocked.
Fang?
I feel like I could stay like this forever.
Hello, Fang!
Fang suddenly flinches, and I get a split-second view of a purple hand on her shoulder. Her face is beet red, and the warmth in my own cheek tells me I don't look far behind. Trish looks like she's sucked on a lemon with how twisted her face is. The tiny Triceratops pulls fangs out of my hands, and I can picture my fist twisting that horn right off her face. So mean. Great show, right?
I guess for our first show anyway. What? That was great, though. Everyone was cheering. But it was a small crowd.
Was it? The place was packed.
Small venue, we gotta think bigger now.
Why bigger?
Because I still have stock.
You motion to the bar where there's still some hung-up shirts with the new mediocre logo lazily spray-painted on. Have you sold much?
3 buttons, 4 stickers, and an apron.
An apron? Hey, kids! Look at this era apron, ya little trigger friend sold me. God, the word trigger's a bit too close. Trish looks split on whether to be mad about the trigger comment or happy about the successful sale. Yeah, someone took my apron. Get back to work, Jerry. You're on the clock.
It, looks nice, Uncle Mo.
Anyways, you're all gonna be helping with the cleanup, right? Oh, look at the absolute mess around us. Fuck. An hour later, I'm stuck mopping up where the mosh pit once stood. Oh, God. 3 hours, 30 minutes. We can't have much less. We can't have much left. We must be getting close to the ending now, right? Right, chat? Right? Right? Right?
Possibly. I don't know, it seems like we're getting close to the end because, you know, as far as I was glancing over at chat, the paths have been crossed and ending has been determined.
Okay, let's just power through.
Oh, still quite a ways away, my lad. Okay, well.
Really? Okay.
No?
In that case, no, I think so. No.
I mean, should we at least leave the should we leave the pizza place, have Anon get back home, and then we can end stream?
2/3 in, just 10 more hours, 3 more to go.
Well, guess we have at least another 2 streams to do of this to do.
God damn it.
Hey, people enjoy these streams, Mr. Archley.
Okay. Well, we'll leave the piece of paste then. An hour later, I'm stuck mopping up where the mosh pit once stood. God damn, these fucking triggers sure do sweat a lot. Disgusting. As my mop head gains a tinge of red, I pray to the gods this isn't from Stella. Rosa wants to stay and help clean, but...
I'm so sorry, Stella. Come, I shall nurse you back at my home.
Was that Spanish, though?
Click. You want to end the stream, don't you? Shut the fuck up.
I'd feel more sorry for Stella, but Rosa looked capable of helping her. That's a lot of marinara, yeah. Fang and Trish are trying to divide and carry out the stage. The mop really isn't getting much from the floor. Am I supposed to have a bucket or something? Usually, yes. No!
It's time for the love scene with Reed, Arch.
You and none. Reed crosses right through the puddle, tracking grimy footprints without a care. I hit him in the face with the mop. Hey, man. What do you think of the lyrics? What were you on when you wrote that? Reed rubs his forehead, struggling to remember more than 10 minutes ago. I don't know, man. Floor, maybe? But I also distinctly remember floating. You know, dude, we've been doing this since junior year, right? And this is the first show that anyone actually liked. Wild. You've only been playing together for a year? You know it, man. Crazy how time flies. Man, Beth Entry has these crazy long horns and glasses. Now there's a thought. How would Trish even look with glasses? Little red-rimmed ones? Yeah. Actually, how would glasses even work on any Triceratops? You just put the rim above the horn? Fang wasn't Fang. She what? Probably shouldn't have mentioned that. Fang wasn't herself. Honestly, it's probably something to be left for Fang and Fang alone to talk about. Sorry. Right, when she was Lucy. Only thing that stayed the same was like me and my carf, bruh. How long has he been on that stuff? It was almost like a totally different time, man. Before I even get a moment to picture what it might have been like not even a year ago, Trish appears behind Reed. She looks like she's about to snap both of our necks.
Hey, Reed, what are you two talking about?
Just talking about some memories of the band, Trish.
You didn't tell him anything about me, did you?
Glasses.
Reed, you absolute ass.
Reed just shrugs. By this point, the restaurant has been mostly cleaned up, with only a few tables left to put back.
So, Anan, we showed you ours, now it's your turn to show us yours.
Really? Everyone at once? Okay. What, out here in public? Didn't peg you for the kinky type. Trish inhales sharply, visibly trying to master herself. It was too easy of a layup. You can't be mad.
I meant with your old school.
That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Come on, Anan, you don't have any good memories from your old school?
Oh god, no. I'd really rather not talk about it.
Why not? You've told me about your parents.
That seems to catch Trish's attention. Shit. And that look of expectancy from Fang, too. I guess it can't hurt. Well, I did try to get into music at one point.
With how much you need my help in music class?
I didn't say I was good at it, I was just clicking buttons and seeing what stuck. And spoiler alert, nothing did. That got a giggle out of Fang and a look from Trish.
By the way, Anan, I saw you talking to that Stella girl before the concert. You have something going on there?
Oh, you little cockblocker, you. It's a bit mean. I feel a pit in my stomach as a look of betrayal crosses Fang's face. Right into Trish's trap. Hook, line, sinker, and rod. Niet, nine, non, nope, inai, meo. None of that. No. Meo. I do not have a thing for incontination. Here? They're like, we were talking about what's her face.
The one with the Dino Duel cards.
Oh, magic. Oh. Yeah, I thought those were Pocket Raptor cards.
Weren't they hand egg cards?
Moving on.
Anyone back at home you had your eye on then?
I swear, Trish. You're treading on dangerous ground here. I might, again, reach out, squeeze one, say honk as an additive. Done wrong. Nobody at rock bottom was worth the time. Fang's face softens, almost in a silent sigh of relief. Is there hope for me yet?
Rock bottom, huh? I don't think you've ever told us where you're from before. ...
Shit. Oh, I haven't, huh?
Who really cares where you went to last?
Yeah, man, it's just a school.
Was it in the sticks?
Not exactly. It was certainly lower class, though. I used to buy a bulk soda and sell them to the stupid kids for lunch money. Yeah, my man. That is not a fist bump. That is a crotch bump, and I don't want you to do it ever again. Thank you. Reed bumps his crotch against mine in a disgusting display of, I don't know, affection. I'd usually just go places in a crappy dirt bike, leaving donuts in parking lots when I was sure nobody was looking.
Sounds like you were pretty cool at your last school.
Ha. I don't know about that. Sure, man. I didn't get why you left in the first place if you had it so good. Oh, no. Oh, actually. Think of something. I had to leave because of... Don't say something stupid. You only get one shot at this. Family issues. Nailed it. Bummer, man. Glad you're here instead. Yeah, thanks, man.
Sounds personal. Guess we shouldn't pry. We're all friends here, after all.
Trish, put down the phone. I know who you're calling right fucking now. You're calling the school, aren't you, you little... Guess we're all friends at this point. to varying degrees. I'll let a contented smile creep onto my face. Hey, stupid kids! The Tyrannosaurus stomps over to us from the kitchen. Great job again on the show, punks. I knew my little Lucy could pull a shindig off.
Oh.
He clamps one of his tiny hands on her Fang's shoulder as she reflexively tries to hide her face with a wing. Alas, I'm expecting a late night visit, so I need to punk to piss off. Come on, bye for a slice sometime, yeah? Thanks, Mo. Yeah, man, thanks a bunch. Now scrap music, kids. I've got a different kinds of cleanup to deal with. Oh boy. And repressing that. A few weeks later. There you go. That's the next scene. Yeah, this is a long video game. I should have asked more money for it. Twice, at least. Chat, I've doubled the One Hug the Gator fund. It's just unfunded.
Oh, hush. No, it was just funded. Don't go back on it.
It's been unfunded. $500 more.
Arch, no.
God
You
damn.
already did the little celebration thing. You can't go back on it.
I can uncelebrate.
No, leave it be.
You better be grateful to Lum Lum, you little shits. Alright, well, we have one thumbnail left, so I guess it'll work out beautifully if we can wrap it up next time, I guess. Alright, let's see. Lots of fix-its. Did I miss something for the fix? Let's see. I think I did. Memes in-law, take all the things you've said about Naomi and apply it to Dev's Naomi, and Dev's behavior suddenly making a lot more sense. More Gator fund money. The real Zartax, Arch can end up in a nice, happy relationship with Reed and NASA. NASA can watch. Talker. But what if I don't want that to happen? What if I actually find that a little bit disgusting, huh? How about that? Metacuman, so is the Trish X Fang threesome still on the table, and then Ghost Trish forever? Yes, it is, definitely. Insane Linguist, she really wants that Monkey D. Yeah, she's a little bit desperate, the green one. Metacuman, Nasser, you're not like most snow monkeys and on. Snow monkeys. Lord comes to spawn. Don't ruin the romance, run, my gamers. Leave it alone. And Diswiz, can you and Lumi do Doki Doki Literature Club? That one's the weird and disturbing one, isn't it?
Yes.
How long is it? Is this what my channel is going to transition into? Just visual novels with Lum Num?
That would be fun though.
Would it though?
Let's see.
Service
It looks like
guarantees
the
citizenship.
main story, like just going through the main story, is about 4 hours and 24 minutes. Go through the main story with extras, it's 6 hours and 7 minutes. Completionist, 8 hours and 1 minute.
Okay, so potentially like 3 streams total, maybe.
Depending on how much we yap between talking points and all that.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
We can. I'll probably put that at like 600 because I need to start discouraging you little fucks here, making this too easy. So yes, we can. In fact, you can make us do almost anything, but it'll be expensive. Counterstructure. Source is support slop to food. Yeah, it's just slop. Disgusting. Hexy, does Mo have an opinion on United Healthcare? Yes, he supports anti-assassination attempts. And Sandoom, get Lumi to play the bunker. You must be the one to force Lumi to play the bunker. I beat the bunker super fast. I beat it easy, Lum Lum. Simple. Simple.
What is it?
It's a game where you play hide and seek in a bunker.
Oh.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy video game for Lum Lum to play. Right, okay, that will be another wrap-up for Snoot Game, with presumably one more episode to go then, and then we will be done. Then we'll start planning out Wanna Huggy Gator, which I'm hoping is shorter. I'm hoping is significantly shorter, which we'll see.
From what I seen chat say, they said that it's longer than Snoot Game.
I really should have asked for a lot more money, yeah.
Service guarantee.
And spoofers,
citizenship.
encore! There's no such thing. My pastry is now fully thawed and waiting for me.
No, they say encore because of the fan game of Snoot Game that has better illustrations, better everything, and all that, I guess. So it's a fan game of a fan game. Interesting.
When it comes out, probably, maybe. Actually, I saw they were looking for voice actors. Suggest Lum Lum. Suggest Lum Lum as Rosa. Yes.
No.
Yes. Make her speak the Mexicano.
No, fuck you.
Lum Lum. Stop being so resistant. Do as I tell you.
I will be resistant.
A little bit more discipline is required, chat, but don't worry. We'll break her sooner or later.
You'll break me. Okay.
And then Lum Lum will do all the Mexican voices for you, chat. All the Mexican voices and the growlings.
Jeez.
Until next time, chat. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your generous donations, and we will see you all again tomorrow when we talk about a woman that fucked 100 dudes in a single day. Lum Lum was very intrigued by this and wouldn't stop, asking me to do a stream on it, so that's what we're gonna do.
What?
Yep. I have the DMs to prove it, Lum Lum. Selectively
You're the
edited.
one that suggested it to me!
Hey, but you're the one who suggested to make it a stream, so I can make it look like my narrative is the correct one. Lum Lum was just like, look at this woman. She's an entrepreneur and a businesswoman.
I called her a whore. You said no, entrepreneur. The only reason why I suggested it as a stream instead of a video is because, yeah, money. Why did I do it for you? Because you're the one making the money? I don't know. Fuck me, I guess.
I don't know, chat. I think she's undermining her own motive here. I guess you will find out the true motivation tomorrow. Until then, have a good night.
Night, guys.